That was awesome.
What a week, baby. Wow. Talk about 2-year wait and the goodness that came in the mail from Four Horsemen Studios. Wow. God, look at you with all your glory, all your identifying metal, all ready to show oh my goodness.
I should have brought Coy out and said, who wore these better?
We know who wore those better,
Yeah,
baby. Not a fish.
No, not a fish. Nope.
Not a fish, baby.
Yeah, I only got a couple, but I'm happy with my 2 that I have right now in hand.
Well, Lauren for the win. Okay.
Yes. Thank you. Usually it's the other way around. Usually they like to get the all-ins to the people first and then do the separate orders. This time didn't work out that way, unfortunately. That's just the way the cookie crumbled. But the gods were gracing us. The red star was shining in the sky.
Yeah.
We knew where to go and look.
Now, oh, look at him. Look at him. Is he not the best figure to ever be produced in all of figureness?
Now,
oh my God.
I unfortunately don't have a scapular version 2 in hand because that's all Lauren bought me were these 2 Broders. So I was so happy.
Well, let's talk about that. Let's get into our experiences of the week before we get into Dan's show.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to ask you right here, Brad. We're not going to do reviews of our figures. We're just going to talk about our experience this week. So can you go into, about the week when you got the package, Lauren said you had the package, and just go through your feelings there, opening the figure, all that.
Well, obviously, even before that, Jeremy put out saying all-ins aren't coming. And so I was assuming I'm waiting. I had completely forgot that Lauren had bought me 2 figures. Excuse me. So in my head, I was thinking I'm going to have to wait a while, which I'm fine with. That's cool. So when she said, hey, you got a package coming today, I said, what do you mean I got a package coming today? And she goes, I don't know, something from the Horsemen. And I was thinking, well, what the hell? What is it? So she said, it's the 2 figures I bought you for your Christmas present a couple years ago. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's great. She goes, yeah, it's supposed to be delivered today. And I'm like, get out. You mean to tell me Broder's going to be today? And she goes, then she messaged me and said, it's here. It's at the front door. And it must have been sitting out there for like an hour. So I went, I got it. I brought it in. And obviously I'm super excited. And I thought I'm going to do a live on the Cabal and let people get my reaction of actually opening the figure first time and actually, pop and swap it and play with it. So, so I was all happy, gung ho, and I opened that box. I saw the back. I didn't even see my figure yet. I saw the back of the packaging, the back of the art, which is you on a damn unicorn. And I immediately started to feel emotional. And when I pulled it out and I actually looked at my figure, I could tell it was coming. And I thought, wow, this is hitting me probably even harder than it did when I found out, because I was really trying to hold it in on stage in front of all those people and that live. And that live was like 1,000 people watching. So I was really, luckily we were only like this big. It wasn't a full screen.
Because they had to show the figures.
Yeah, because they had to show the figures and stuff. So it was very overwhelming, but in a great way, in an awesome way. And then people kept commenting on the video, and every time I turned on, I would watch a little bit of it again, and it was just like I'd relive it, and it was like emotional all over again. And it's really awesome. It just gives you, it's like I said, it's something that's just, it's the highest honor that I think a toy company can give. And I'm so tickled and so happy that they picked a dumbass like me to represent. Even Mike, when we were talking about taking the shield off because his mask, I didn't know that this mask actually can come off.
Now, is it glued in and it just pops out?
It is glued in. I want to say Joe Vassapolo had it on Jeremy's show. He had already popped it out where you could just see the little hole there, which it looked okay. And you said, well, it has green eyes. Do you have green eyes? I said, I do have green eyes. So it's fun. It's almost like your Caspar figure. Like, Mike, you have blue eyes, and your dinosaur and Ashmore figure has very bright blue eyes. I think that's something that's cool. It's like a little detail that you weren't even really thinking about, but definitely really cool. Two one cup. But yes, it was very, and I thank everyone for watching it and commenting and showing love, because
well, for your
I hate to be biased, but it is a cool figure.
Oh my gosh. So for your, I was at work when our shipments came the same day. I was at work, but I saw your live stream pop up. So I kind of threw it on as I was working. And how awesome was that? Of course, you had to go for just a little bit because your mom had called. You got back on, but oh, so great. And your figure, oh my God. It is absolutely wonderful. Your thoughts on Broder of Bjorngar himself?
I mean, obviously we, Trevor's pictures, we were there at the live at G-Con. Like I said, I never got to play with it. I just literally like inspected it and looked at it, and it's everything I wanted it to be and then some. It really is. And if you're watching my live, I was all worried that I was like, I hope it's not one of those figures where there's a QR issue and it's like, yeah, Broder's left leg breaks. And it was nice opening it up and it being a really nice figure.
Not only are there no quality control issues, but they're perfect. I can't find anything wrong with this wave so far.
He's the top 5 most handsome mythos. Well, thank you, Curb. You know what my mom did? My mom got one for herself, and she sent me a picture of it, and my mom took off the front mask. She goes, well, I wanted to see your face. I go, that's so fun. Because I told her that you could take it off. I showed her a picture of it, like with it off. And then we have this. Brad opening his box live has been the highlight of Rising Sun so far for me. Thank you. Thank you, Brian.
Did you tell Mike how you left it on the porch for an hour and didn't even know it was there?
I did. I said it in the live because I didn't know it was there. The figure was cold. The box is cold. But when I pulled it out, I thought I had the hair dryer right next to me. And I thought, well, let's just do the ultimate test and see if this thing moves cold. And it was like butter. It felt nice. Everything glided. It was awesome. It had that great smell, that new smell. What they did for me and you and anybody else who got a tribute figure is to and I'm assuming this will anyone else who has a tribute figure and hasn't gotten it yet, it happens all over again and then some. The feelings are just crazy when you actually get that figure in hand. You see the figure that the Horsemen have pretty much, forever encased you in plastic, immortalized you in plastic forever, kind of. I mean, I could have grandkids one day and my son could be like, hey, look, here's Grandpa Jones and Broder, like, I don't know. I think stuff like that. I think it's cool. So it is an honor to have a figure named after.
It is.
And to know the history of me, I am a Viking barbarian roots, that go back Norway, England, Scotland, Wales, all back that way. So it's cool. It's really cool. I love it. Yeah. Mike, tell me, what do you think about scapular?
Well, let me go into Broder real quick here because.
Oh, you okay? Okay, yeah. Tell me what you think of. What do you think of
So
this?
I was able to get a shipment in of Atlas. I went back and did a second shipment of Atlas, Scapular, Emir Caspar, and Broder, because I knew I wanted extra of all three of those figures more. So I was able to get all three of those figures. And when I opened Broder, it is absolutely fantastic. The only way that, first off, there's no quality control issues on any of the figures I've opened. None. The 2 years was clearly worth the wait, as the horsemen do, to make sure they get a very quality product into your hand. Your figure is absolutely wonderful. I didn't think I was going to like the white fur. I didn't think I was going to like the pauldrons, maybe put one pauldron on. Boy, was I wrong. This figure looks so damn good with everything on it. The only thing that I would say would make Broder better is where the red pants are on him, is if it was actual legs.
Oh, like bare skin.
Bare skin, yes. Yes, but it is just so good. It is so damn good.
Now, me and Mike talked about that. We did come up with, there is a figure that has the actual bare legs with the boots. Boots with the fur. It's actually the legendary barbarian, different skin tone though. So there was that issue because me and Mike, now you could put bare thighs, but then you would have to use a different boot, which is fine. And I probably will. You'll probably see me pop and swap him. I probably will do that here in the next week or so. I'll probably get him some muscle torso, because I did put his arms up with a barbarian reinforcements barbarian, and it's pretty close. It's pretty close in the tones, where I think, but you could pretty much use the whole barbarian if you wanted to, and then just pop Broder's head on.
Yeah, your boots just scream He-Man.
I do love the boots, so that's why I don't really want to get rid of the boots.
If we don't get another He-Man tribute with those boots from the Four Horsemen in the PowerCon figures, I would be shocked. They're so good. Okay, so before we run out of time here, because we want to get Dan on this, once we get
make sure. I told Dan he can come on at any time. He might be waiting until 7.
Okay.
To pop on. He doesn't have to.
So my week, I got to the day I heard the shipment was coming. You went live. You immediately called me at work. You and I talked for maybe 5 minutes before I got called away. And you know, that really, I was excited, but your video really got me pumped up. So I got home that night. I was in between 12-hour shifts, so I didn't have a lot of time. So all I did that night was open the box, pull the figures out. I was going to go live, but I decided just to do a post and then do a live thing here with you. It was awesome. No, I didn't get emotional. It was just excitement, happiness. It was so cool to finally hold these figures in my hand. So in the morning before I went on shift, I opened up Scapular, put a configuration of Scapular together, this, and the figure blew me away. This dude right here, I know why he's my favorite figure. He is armored up from head to toe. He has every badass weapon on him. He is a force to be reckoned with, and he's a skeleton. This figure, so I compared this figure to Scapular 1 from the Kickstarter, original Kickstarter.
I didn't have my phone.
And there is, wow, what a huge difference. The 4 Horsemen have come such a long way from that first Kickstarter. I was the first person to tell everybody that I love the nostalgia of the original Kickstarter figures. Don't give me version 2s. Boy, am I wrong looking at Scapular. Scapular 1 to Scapular 2. Oh my God, what the 4 Horsemen have they just keep on upping it.
There's Scapular 1.
I opened Atlas. Yes, I opened Atlas, compared him. What a difference. So when I got home from work that night on Saturday, I was able to open up another Scapular, and we put together his alias, Emir Kaspar. Look at that. A lot of people might not like soft goods. Look how that hangs on him. Oh my God, this figure is perfection. If Scapular version V2 is perfection, Emir Kaspar is right, equally rivaling. This configuration of that figure is just as good. Just as good. You throw the soft goods on him and put the mask on, he is just as good as the Scapular version 2. So I was excited about that. Did not get emotional at all. I've just been so happy and excited.
If I remember, you got your tribute first.
Yeah,
you got announced first. So you were getting emotional on stage. I was starting to get a little emotional for you, and I was thinking, wow, this is happening. And then they immediately announced that earlier was mine. And then I went from, that's great, you got one, Mike, but I got one too, baby.
Okay, so this company, first and foremost, we're going to throw this out there. This company does not have to do the tribute figures. What is going on? How are you doing, Dan?
Good. How you doing?
Good. We're just talking about the tribute figures that came in the mail today. You will have a hot seat question, my friend. Right. That is going to maybe be a little steamy for you later on.
Okay, I was about to say, you're not throwing them right in, Mike, are you?
No.
Well, I'm wearing the pants you guys sent me, so.
Oh shit! Oh damn!
Plenty of hot seats you can throw in.
Undies.
Dude,
so
hold on, let me turn you up. I can't hear you. Hold on, dude. For that right there, is going to get you sing right off the bat. Those are the ultimate. I never thought about wearing them on the outside. I was telling everyone to wear them on the inside, but this
oh my God. I said with them on the outside.
Yeah, you will be knighted tonight. Yes.
Thank you.
He's already got one, Mike.
That was quick.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's still 2 other swords. There's 2 other.
Nice.
Sorry.
So, Four Horsemen Studios, they don't have to do this, do the tributes. Okay. There is nothing Dan has done, nothing Brad has done, nothing Mike has done, nothing Curtis has done, nothing Jesse has done that warrants, them doing this, because as a company, they don't have to do this. They do this because of their close connection with the fans. This is all on them. And I can't express my appreciation, my gratitude to the company for doing this. I will always remember that G-Con as long as I live as one of the highlights. And that came during a very dark period of my life, a dark 3 years. And I am very, very grateful to them. So thank you, Four Horsemen Studios, for those tributes that Brad and myself have got. Oh, you see my dog? She's jumping up on the bed. She knows you get off of there. So we are very grateful, and we definitely appreciate that. And I want to also shout out Jeremy Gerard, because if it weren't for Jeremy Gerard, this was his brainchild. And it was Eric who then approved it. So thank you so much, Jeremy. Thank you so much, Eric. And thank you to all of Four Horsemen Studios. Without your guys' hard work, none of this would be possible. So yeah, it was an absolutely, I wouldn't say an emotional week for me, a week that was fun and just a blast. I've been having so much fun with these things.
So what I'm going to do, Mike, is I'm going to have to knight the Four Horsemen Studios. So if they're watching or going to watch, I don't know how to do that. So I'm going to make myself big. That's right. Four Horsemen Studios. This goes out to you. Thank you. Oh my God. I love him. I want everyone else to love him. Thank you. You will be knighted with this huge ass sword. Look how long it is. Look at this magnificent sword. That is right. Damn you, it's magnificent. Love it.
Nice. So the whole studio has now been knighted.
They have been. I think we knighted Cornboy and them on the show, but
we did. But I want to ask Dan, how does it feel to be knighted before the entirety of Four Horsemen Studios, even though it was by 5 minutes?
Well, I'm glad I got to go first, because that's a tough act to follow.
Well, Curtis said it best right here. Brad's package talk and Dan's undies. This is getting to be a hot show. Yes,
it's Genie, right?
Oh man,
bad because I had my glasses on and I'm doing this on an iPad because I'm wicked low tech. So can you guys hear me okay? Does everything seem to be okay?
Yeah. We can see fine.
Okay, because I don't think I need these on then. I don't even know why I have them on.
Nope, you're just fine.
All right. Excellent. Well, thank you. Thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah, dude, thanks for being on.
Yes. Yep. Thank you. We've been wanting to get everybody in the Malignancy, the admins on, and let me see here. Oh gosh. Are you? No, I'm trying to think. Are you the last? Have we had everybody with you, Dan?
I am the last of the guys that are most involved. There are more admins than just Kirby, Mark, Patrick, and myself.
Yeah.
But it just people with obligations and they've had other projects they've been involved in, and this has been going for a while now. So that's really the four of us do the most of the work and try to keep it running. But the other guys have been instrumental in getting it off the ground too. So I can't thank them enough.
Nice. Well, I'm going to do an introduction here in case people don't know before we get into the news. Okay. So, and it's so nice. I got all this written down, but here we go. Our guest tonight is an avid Legions collector, customizer, and Four Horsemen studio fan. He is also an administrator of the Facebook group, The Malignancy. And notice I pronounced it right for once.
Very good job.
Welcome, Mr. Dan Tobin. How are you doing today, sir?
Doing good. How are you guys doing?
We're doing pretty damn good. It's been a great week.
Right, sure.
Yeah. It's been a fantastic week. And for people just tuning in, the last 20 or so minutes, Brad and I were talking about our tribute figures that Four Horsemen Studios were gracious enough to give us, Broder of Bjorngar and Scapular version 2 in Miracast Bar. Yeah, it's been a heck of a week. It's just been fun. It's been a fun week. So we are excited though now to get into Legion's Lair season 5, episode 4 with you, my friend. But let's do some news now because we once again are loaded, absolutely loaded with news. First off, we have a pre-order up, which would be Arcan, the Cruel, and Exana. What is Exana? The Inquisitor, I want to say.
Oh, let me see. I can go in there.
I believe Joe Manganella changed her name to the Inquisitor.
Yeah,
the Inquisitor. So the 2 figures are up for pre-order at storehorseman.com, and they're only going to be up, I want to say, until this Sunday.
Yeah.
Pre-order. So maybe 2,300 hours, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard. So if you need to pre-order these figures, you'll want to jump on it. Remember, don't be afraid with the Kickstarter coming. They don't charge the Kickstarter till the end of it.
True. That's a good point.
I'm so excited for that damn game. But these figures are beautiful. Dan, what do you think of these?
They're right up my alley, especially the Dragon Warrior. He's incredible. What a beautiful job they did. And this was this Joe's design? Joe Man, I'm going to butcher his name. How much input did they have on this figure?
What's that?
How much input did they have on this figure? Do you know? Because it's gorgeous.
I think Joe, they used, and I don't know the name of the gentleman who did the original art for Joe, but they went that way with it, and he's actually doing the packaging art. And Joe had, I think just about all the say. He wanted his biceps bigger. They did have to change the chest armor to not reflect Tiamat's 5 dragon heads to that star. And I believe there was something else on him that they had to slightly change from the original art, just not to infringe on the Dungeons and Dragons IP.
Gotcha.
Sure. If you're a fan of dragons at all, which most of us are, that's a must-have for your collection.
Oh yeah.
God.
Now, go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say, now, wasn't there just some news about Jeremy just said something about some copyright stuff about with the legendary warrior female?
Yeah,
like we will get the red or the blonde.
I think it was the either red or with the painted face with the red hair. I think they're pulling those.
Let me go back
So
here.
the figures have been made. They're going to have to pull all the red heads out. And I want to say this isn't confirmed, but several people have said that it is Boss Fight Studios, the Red Sonja figure that that they don't want to step on.
I see.
Step on there. Which, you know what, you can take that two ways, but I prefer to take it that this company that we spend our money with is so up. They're so conscious of other people's feelings, other companies, that they're going to do something like this. So I'm for it. I don't collect Boss Fight. I never would. I'm not interested in Boss Fight. Their Red Sonja figure. It kind of sucks we're losing those heads, but I understand.
So we get the blonde and the black.
Yes.
So no more red and what was it? There another one, red and brown or something, maybe.
No.
Kind of like they were getting rid of two. It was just the red.
The red and then the red with the blue face
with the painted face, right?
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, I mean, that's all right.
You know what? Here's the deal. Okay, the studio has to do what they feel is right. They don't want people stepping on their toes. They're not going to step on other people's toes who have the IP rights to a certain character.
True.
So
I agree, Patrick. It does suck. I don't know if they had an issue or if it was just, hey, we don't want to even go down that road. But I don't think I see the resemblance, but they are different. But I mean, it's almost like Conan. How many damn Conans people have done this?
Yeah.
A bunch of Red Sonja figures out too the last couple of years. I thought Loose Collector or someone did one, and
I can't think of that
I
other
thought there was
company.
a few out there on the market.
Big Bad, yeah, there's a few. I can't think of Big Bad Toy Store. There was one I almost got, but I think she was like $75.
Yeah,
and I was just kind of waiting for her to come down and be, I heard she was a great figure, but I just didn't want to pay that money.
Yeah. It's a shame that we lost.
Possible.
It's a gorgeous figure. What an incredible job they did. I mean,
But these are great though. So I mean, there's other things you can do. I mean, if you wanted to have red hair, I mean, there's other things around that. Obviously, it's not a big issue, but I'm still happy that we're getting a female warrior, and I'm glad that they're still doing the show thing. Because it still seemed like, even though it's a show thing, eventually, if you're patient enough, you'll get an opportunity to get it.
Well, here's the real travesty in all of this. The Mir has had blondes. He has had brunettes. He has never had a redhead. And it looks like I'm still not going to have a redhead. So
eludes you still, right?
What do you do? What do you do?
I'm thinking you would probably be able to paint the blonde red, right?
Yeah.
You get the right mix,
Well, I'm wondering the red hair on the Cosmic Heads Pack figure. I wonder how the skin will match.
Yeah, I thought that as well. So I was thinking, is there ways around it where, hey, it's not together, but we can still make it on our own type of thing?
They're going to have those heads. So we don't know what they're going to do with those heads. Maybe at some point pass them out at show. We don't know. We don't know.
I never thought of that, because they probably have that shit in hand, right?
Yes, they have to pull them out of the packages.
I never even thought I wasn't even thinking, I was just thinking,
Talk about a pain in the ass. Could you imagine pulling that out of those?
It's kind of surprising it got this far along before someone said maybe we shouldn't do this. It must have cost them a ton of money. That sucks. I hate to hear that.
Kevin Boots says Sid Ron, IP holder, apparently is causing an issue, but it's possible. It's possible. And it may not even have been threatening. It could have just been something like, "Hey, it does look similar. Do we have to go down this road?"
I don't think it does.
Start looking at it, but
So, I don't see how they're getting away with it, other than the horsemen are just like, we don't want to go down that road with these guys. But that just tells me Boss Fight Studios will never get a penny of my money. Never a penny.
I think that Boss Fight Studios is in like the next town over from me in Norwood, Massachusetts. I think.
Oh, really?
I thought that's what someone said. People take a ride over.
Ooh, it was a redhead.
I've never had one of their figures, and I never will now. So,
I think it was the Red Sonja from Boss Fight that I did want at one time. Is that the one that's like $79 or $75 or something like that?
I'm not sure.
I think they are pretty expensive. I was waiting for Big Bad Toy Store to have it on like half off sale, and I may grab it, but like I didn't want to spend more money on. Like I'm thinking that's more money than a Mythic Legion, and if it's not comparable, I didn't want to get it. That was just my feeling.
yeah. So
I think they had a Purgatory as well, and they had I'm not familiar with those lines, but I did buy one, and I think it was I forget the company, E-Collectibles or something. I don't remember. And it was the first time I ever broke a figure right out of the package.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was.
Wow.
Not to say that they're not good figures, because I was way too rough with it. I wasn't as seasoned as I am now to keep them up and everything. But I wasn't super impressed with the weight of it compared to a Mythic Legion.
Gotcha.
It was a beautiful figure, but and then I broke it. And then I threw it away.
David, I think that might have been it. There was a loose collector exclusive.
Something like that. It was something collector.
Yeah, that was they were great, but I think I did hear something about they were not the great, maybe the hip. I don't know if it was the hip joint or something. But hey, we're getting these figures. I'll stand in line for an hour two, maybe longer, to get this figure.
Probably longer.
Absolutely. Mesquite will grab one.
It's gonna be awesome. So it's still a cool figure, and like I said, I think there's ways around it if you really want that Red Sonja look. And I don't know if everybody was. I assume I get it. You won't get the paint, but I think there's a way to get the red hair. With existing parts.
Listen, if everybody's patient, I can see Four Horsemen Studios doing something with those heads in the future.
Yes.
Right.
You'll get it with another figure.
And that's right. Probably the thing. They can't sell it together now. It has to be something separate. So
so they're gonna get those heads into our hand.
So that's cool. So so there's something to look forward to when you go to a show.
Yeah, sure.
Plus, there's so much other stuff.
Guys, we got coming up pretty quick here. We're going to have the role-playing game. So we have on Monday, February 23rd at 2000 hours, we are going to have Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have on the Four Horsemen Studio YouTube channel, Jeremy and Eric, they're going to get on there and they're going to explain to us everything that is going to be offered on the Mythic Legions, the role-playing game Kickstarter. Then 2 days later on Wednesday, I believe that is going to be the 25th, the Kickstarter is going to go live. What do you guys think? Dan?
Exciting time. I wish I knew more about tabletop RPG games. and I'm hoping I'm not too old to learn, because it looks really cool, and the figures that they've shown so far are outstanding. So it's definitely
Great.
something I'm going to back.
I'm right there with you. I think it's something that, you know, you get the right people to help you along, you know.
Right.
I think it would suck to go in and, like, you know, everyone's new and you got like one person trying to teach everybody. But I think if there's just like one person new, or maybe a couple people new with a group of, you know, maybe it would work better. But I could be wrong. Maybe everybody learning together maybe helps as well. I don't see. That's where I need someone to
I'd
phone
rather
it.
go like that than with a bunch of seasoned guys that, you know, that I don't want to hold anyone back, you know.
Yeah, I can, you know, I would assume I could pick up quick, but who knows? I mean, I don't know.
I think that
old to
people
learn.
are going to be surprised how easy it is to pick this up, learn it.
And that's the thing. I think if I just watch somebody play it, you know, experienced people play it, and then like, okay, I kind of get an idea, and then went and played with non-experienced people.
So I encourage people to Allegiance Quest. They put that on YouTube.
I saw that
off the Off-World channel. Watch those.
Yeah.
You know, learn a little bit before you pick this game up.
I peeked
That's
in.
fantastic advice. Wow, that's a great idea.
Yeah. I peeked in on one where Jogan Zalvas was doing it up, but it seemed
and
like
Joe is the game master in that. Excellent. You have a bunch of really good dudes in the community who are a part of the Legion's Quest. Just watch that, and you can learn a lot right there. So when the game does come, you know, you can jump into it easier. But my suggestion is, after you order this stuff next month, start getting your game people together. I've already been talking to people, Brad being one of them, that we're going to get a campaign going once this comes in. So it's you've got time.
Yeah,
that's good to know, because that's something that would probably, I know it would scare me away. It might scare away a lot of people that are just not so sure if they're going to be able to pick this up quick enough to actually have any fun with it. But if they're going to do a explain it all to you type of show on Four Horsemen channel, then that's something I'm going to tune into.
Yeah, I could see that happening also. Obviously, they're going to show us what's in the Kickstarter, but down the road, I could see them actually saying, okay, we're going to put a show together. Maybe Jeremy have a Mythic Custom show where he has Joe Gonzalez on. He has Curtis Ackerman on, Trevor Williams, Pat Boyle, guys like that on, to where they can explain exactly how you're going to play a role-playing game.
G said he bought a book. Curb says, from your customs, I know you have a creative mind. You got this. And then Patrick says, just play as a goblin and do whatever the F you want to do, brother. So that's my next question.
That's very encouraging.
So basically, I could play as the Mighty Broder in Mir Caspar. You could be
absolutely
part of Malignancy. Yeah. Okay. I'm liking where this. I'm liking it already.
Dude, in our campaign, you will be Broder with 2 Ds of Bjorngar.
That's for a double dose of this motherfucking pimping.
We do have one more bit of news, and we are going to shout this out loud and proud until this Kickstarter comes. But Von Berg Studios has their Action Oath pre-Kickstarter page up and running. We don't know when that Kickstarter is going to go live, but you know, let's put it this way. Von Berg Studios is a huge part of this community, and I implore everybody watching this show, please support this Kickstarter, even if it's just in the smallest of ways. Please support this so we can make these figures a reality. And what a lore so far that Von Berg Studios has going for this. So yeah, we don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think anyone will regret backing this. Just from what I've heard about it and from what I understand about it, and just seeing Brian's stuff from before, it's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
I really hope that it get that. There's not a doubt in my mind that this will get off the ground and will get fully funded.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really mythic adjacent, I feel like, with the skeletons and everything. So it's I know a lot of other lines that are mythic friendly, I guess, at the cons are as well, but I feel like this really is. Definitely.
We also have February 28th is going to be the start of ZoloCon with Grim the Executioner figure. So all of you who are lucky enough to go to ZoloCon, that is awesome, because I hear that is a kick-ass show. I won't be able to make it. Obviously, there's a distance there and work issue also. But for all of you who can go to that show coming up, it's probably going to be pretty kick-ass. Dan, are you able to go to that?
I'm not. I kicked around the idea, but this year it's just not in the cards. So I try to push that out of my mind so I don't get too bummed out about that. But the figure itself, it's a gorgeous figure. Now I don't know. Does that have to do with some sort of like lore outside of Mythic Legions? I know it's not a Mythic Legions figure, but is it a character that people are familiar with, or? So
Zolo, and I don't know his first name, he bought the IP for the old, offshoot Masters of the Universe, the knockoffs. And of course, it had the Skull Warrior, and it had Headhunter is a newer character of his. And now I think a newer character of his is also Grim the Executioner. So yeah, it's that IP, and I wish I could tell you what the old toy line was, but it was a knockoff on Masters of the Universe almost. Okay. Yeah,
that'll be interesting to look up. I might do a little research into that, because that sounds pretty cool. I'd love to learn a little bit more about that.
I got to tell you, the last figure, the first figure, the head or the skull man, that was it, Skull Man.
Yeah,
it was okay. I liked it. I enjoyed it. The next figure, the Headhunter, was awesome. See Jessum's soft goods on that character. Oh my God, the Scare Glow vibes on that character. Wow. Really good character, really good con exclusive there. So,
unfortunately, I didn't get my hands on it. It's probably never too late. I can, as long as you're patient, you'll get whatever you want. Has been my experience.
Yes,
and sometimes people have to realize that if they do not go to a con, they still can get the figure, but they're going to have to pay a little bit more. That's okay, because you're saving hotel money.
Exactly.
Yeah. You're saving gas. You're saving plane tickets. You're saving food. Okay. It's just how it is. It's how it goes.
Yeah. Nope. I agree.
Yeah. So, okay, guys.
Did I miss getting that?
Well, actually, it isn't. Brad, you want to shout out everybody in the chat? before
Yeah.
we get this interview with.
Let me go back to the top. Who was our number one? Oh, it was Curb. Let's go, Dave.
Kirby.
We got Dave Orkin. We
My
got
man.
Freaks Figures. We had the Curtis Ackerman. Anything to talk about today? Oh, yeah, we got plenty of stuff. The lovely Lauren Jones. We had Curb. Am I seeing double? Who else we got? We had Funhouse Customs. Oh, God. Ruben Medina, 4243. Great. Let's see who else we got. Kevin. Hey, gents. Kevin Box Toys. He's in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boots with the fur. I have fur, sir. Ah, the lovely Stacy Lynn. Hey, everyone. And then obviously we had Brian Carver Custom. Let's see. Go down. Jess Marshall. Good evening, everyone. Joseph, 7253. He says Scapular 2 is becoming my favorite figure in the line now. Sorry, Brad, I'm not going to get a Broder till the retailer release date in March, but your live was great. I had to rewatch it again today. Thank you, sir. Yeah, Broder can hold off if you know Scapular 2 is your thing. We had Tyler Twizzler 19. Good evening, everyone. Let's see. I got that one. Obviously, we had G. Now that's the boots with the fur. J Mac. Good evening, friends. Congratulations on the figures, guys. Couldn't have happened to nicer guys. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
And the lovely Patrick Patterson.
My man.
Nice. You got the Malignancy in the chat.
Malignant. I like to say malignant.
It's a fun word.
It is a fun word. Malignant.
We're trying to, yeah.
Let's see here. G. Curtis. Dave. We had new to Mythic Schmerb. I thought I heard Schmerber in there. Did I skip somebody? Oh, William. Says, evening, folks. Seems like we're speculating. Hope the studio gets out ahead of the rumor mill. I like what he did there. Get ahead of the rumor mill. I think that's when we were talking about the redheads.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Did I miss anyone? There's William, Curb, Twizzler. Crazy 8 girl. Oh, Danny T, love you, bro.
Love you too.
And then obviously Schmerb said Dan is one of the best dudes.
Well,
Yeah.
Coming from him, I mean, he's a pretty great dude himself. So I'll take that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Captain Firebeard. Hey, everyone. Hoping all is grand. It is, sir. It most definitely is. I got J
Had
Mac.
his episode too. What a lovely voice he has.
Yes, Elijah.
Ben Faisal, yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, there is our friend Rob Zamora, El Spooky Zorro. And Benny. Hey, everyone. What's up, Benny? He says, thanks, Mr. Tobin. I want to say, who was it back here? It was Greg. Tobin's accent is my favorite. Love it.
That's what I was just thinking. I can hear the internet turning off all over the place because you get guys like Elijah Ron and Patrick, and they have their own unique way. They sound like cute accents, and I sound like a reject from a Dunkin' Donuts commercial, and no one can understand a word I say. So I'm apologizing ahead of time for all the nonsense that's going to come out of my mouth.
No.
So,
well, Mike, I still tell that story when we first went to New Jersey in 21, and we go to the gas station, and I'm trying to pay and pump my own gas, and the guy's trying to tell me I can't, and we're just conversating, just like we are, talking now, and he has a similar accent to yours.
Oh, really?
He had the, that, but it was more Jersey, but it was like that Jersey, kind of like that, and we're sitting there talking, and all of a sudden he goes, "You've got an accent," and that's what he said to me, and I looked at Mike, and I was like, "I have an accent."
Well, before that happened, I turned, looked at the dude, and I shit you not, I go, "You really have a hard on for wanting to pump his gas." I have to.
That's something they should teach you in high school, by the way, that you can't pump your own gas in New Jersey, because no one in the country knows that except for people that live in New Jersey.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were totally.
Like I said, I talked to people. They said it does create jobs, which that's cool.
That's fine.
There's pros and cons. So that's what I told him. He said the cons would be you're in a hurry, and you could easily go out there and pump your own gas, but now you have to wait for this guy to do this car, and then come over to your car, and you're like, come on.
I'm sure there's pros and cons to it, but the more jobs, the better, I say. Why not?
And that's what I kind of love. And obviously, not knowing what we know now, when me and Mike pulled up, I'm like, this is bullshit. What the hell? I can't pump my own gas. What am I, retarded?
Well,
But I had to.
Last time I checked, I didn't have to check myself out at the supermarket.
Look right here, Dave Orkin. I love not freezing in the cold.
Area, so.
Well, someone else does it. Yeah, and that was one of the pros, because someone says, hey, it could be 20 below zero outside, and I just hand the guy my money or card, and or it's rain and I don't have to get out, and I'm like, so there is stuff like that, I get it. But like you said, if it's once I heard it was creating jobs for people, I go, I get it. But don't go trying to, because the guy's like, you can get arrested. I'm like, come on. Would they really arrest somebody for just being like, I'm in a hurry? And he's like, no, they wouldn't. I'm like, damn it.
Well, since then, we have never gotten once gas in New Jersey.
That is.
We wait till we're back in Pennsylvania.
That is true. We always either get before, or I usually fill up a tank of gas. Usually gets us from Ohio to New Jersey, and we can drive around for a little bit, and then we can get gas once we get right over the border back, which is like an hour, less than an hour.
Yeah, I think this year we refilled at the Frazetta Museum, going up there.
Now I will say, I think gas in New Jersey is okay priced. Pennsylvania is very high. It was funny. What was it, Mike? Like $1 difference just on miles. It was like Pennsylvania was like $3, and as soon as we crossed the border, Ohio was $2, and it was like, dude, what? Yeah, I was like, that's crazy. It's like literally like $1 difference. That was nuts.
No wonder you don't get gas there. I'd wait till I got home too.
Yeah. We tried to, but like I'm thinking, well, it's not too bad. Well, then when you hear Walter talk about gas out in California being like $6 or $7.
Right.
I was like, okay, well then my $2 or $3 isn't bad. So.
Yeah.
Frazetta Museum equals gas. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yeah. It sure did.
You guys you loved that when you guys went over there.
I think that service at the pump is charming. Well, we made a boo-boo. Me and Mike pulled off, and we were still like contemplating, like, I can't believe we can't pump our own gas. Like we were still like, and I looked at Mike and I go, are we supposed to tip? And Mike goes, I don't know. I go, did you tip him? And he goes, I don't know. And I'm thinking, well, I go, then this is when we asked somebody from New Jersey, what's the protocol? And I can't remember who I asked, but somebody that lives there said, well, you don't necessarily have to tip them, but some people do,
That's good information to have too, because unfortunately that didn't even cross my mind, and now I'm ashamed of myself.
Because I'm like, well, he did do a service, kind of. He's out there in the cold, or he's out there in the warm and the heat, and I'm thinking, shit.
Here's the deal.
If you pay with the card, how do you tip? He usually just swipe. He grabs your card, literally puts it in the thing, and gives it back to you. So I was like, I don't know.
20, 30, or 40%? Which would you like to tip?
Yeah, Easter hands up.
Oh man. So okay, did we get through the chat?
We did. I don't think I missed anybody. I got Captain Firebeard. I got Elijah. Yeah, I think I got everybody.
Nice. Well, let's start this interview with Dan. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, first question, my friend. What got you into action figure collecting as an adult, and how long have you been collecting toys?
As an adult, probably when my son, who's 18 now, got to be about 6 or 7. I had always had. It was my thing growing up, like everyone else that loves these now. You know, I didn't want a truck. I didn't want a baseball. I wanted a Godzilla, you know, and I wanted a Spider-Man or He-Man, you know. My father used to get so mad. I'd bring home all these cool Matchbox. I'd be like, get that out of here. You know, where's the He-Man? So when I had no idea how far toys had come. Like I was blown away when I was buying him some stuff, and I happened onto Big Bad Toy Store. That's where I first saw the Mythic Legions. I had never heard of it. I had no idea. It was just, I don't know, it was love at first sight. And I was so glad my kid liked to play with this stuff, because then we went hog wild. You know, we just started buying them left and right. And then he started getting interested in cars and girls. And I just kept buying toys. So
nice.
It worked out perfectly.
Oh my God. Now, has he since got back into action figures, or is he still into hobby?
He'll humor me a little bit. He'll come down once in a while, and he'll you know, help me move some stuff around and, you know, rearrange, you know. But no, he's got his head on other things at the moment, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, no. I mean, we all how do I want to put this? We all get blindsided by the feminine charms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go into this one then. How did you come to start collecting Four Horsemen Studio product?
I went on Big Bad to look for gargoyles, to look for the Goliath. And that's when I found the Mythic Legions, because it just happened to be, you know, and all that other stuff. And the first ones I got were the Goblin LB, a Vitus, and I think it was a dwarf. I don't know if it was the Cavern Dwarf, because I can't remember which one came out first. But once they showed up in hand, I was blown away. It was absolutely incredible. I didn't even know that they made stuff like this.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I mean, those are 3 great figures. I mean, you got a Mercurian, and you got your Goblin.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
it was love at first sight. Like I said, I just, before you know it, I had. My wife's not watching, right? I probably had 100 of those at one point.
The Goblin.
Earmuffs.
Yeah, I've whittled it down to a respectable amount now, but yeah, I had them everywhere. They were all over the place, and I loved it.
Yeah, nice. Well, let's transition here into goblins. Why are you such a huge Mythic Legion Goblin fan?
A huge Mythic Legion Goblin fan because of the Goblin LB. In all the named goblins are awesome too, don't get me wrong, but the scale of it was perfect. Everything was just, you know, when you put it up against another action figure, it was just, this is what a Goblin action figure, if there's going to be one, this is what it has to be, you know. And I loved it. It all comes from the movie Legend. I loved Legend when I was a kid. Blix, the creepy goblin. Yeah. They never really had a good toy of that, you know.
No.
So when I found these things, it was like, where have you been all my life? I've been waiting for you since 1987.
Legend. But man, that movie really I guarantee if I watched that movie today, I would still have some intense moments when
Yeah.
he comes out of that freaking mirror.
Yeah.
I was a kid, man, and when he came out of that mirror, I was like, "Oh, bitch, run, bitch, you better run! How come you're not running?" She's just dancing. I'm like,
I've never seen the movie.
"Oh my God, Mike!"
Down the hall, and he put his head down, and I'm like,
"Oh, dude, he had those big horns to come
It's a
down."
beautiful. Ridley Scott, I think, did that movie. So
That's
Oh my God, you are right. You are
Yeah.
right. You are
So-
right.
wasn't that God? What's the actor's name?
It
he's
was
doing-
same guy
Tim
from Rocky
Curry.
Horror.
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, yeah.
Tim Curry. What a good actor.
Oh, amazing.
My goodness.
Amazing.
Yes.
the way he talked in that movie. I mean, like I was a kid, I was like, this dude, like I had nightmares about that guy.
Oh, it was
But like in a kind of a good way. Like I was like almost like not obsessed, but like you're very curious.
Well, I
But
can
it was-
see you're a man of culture as well, because that movie I must have watched it 100 times when I was a kid.
Oh, I did too. I just kept watching, even though I was like my heart's like beating 100 times. I just kept watching. I don't know why.
Oh,
man. Yeah, the unicorns, Michael. There's unicorns in it. You should love that movie.
So is it called The Darkness?
No,
But
he is.
the movie itself, Lord Darkness there.
Yeah,
Oh,
he is
what
Lord
movie
Darkness.
called, so I can watch
Legend.
Legend. Okay.
Legend is the name of the movie. Yeah.
Okay.
You ever seen-
I've been going back and watching.
I can't
older
believe
movies.
you've never seen it.
I keep.
It has
I've never
Tom
seen it.
Cruise in it. It's his
I know,
first
that's the only
movie.
part that sucks, though. It's
Tom Cruise.
also got it's also has Tim Curry. So it
Yeah,
balances out.
I think it's Tom Cruise's first movie ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe
Wow.
I don't know. I'm not some sort of Tom Cruise expert.
Sorry,
I think that-
sorry.
Well,
Sorry.
I know who is a Tom Cruise expert. Joe Russo.
Joe Russo.
That would make sense. Separated at birth.
I think yes, they were separated at birth.
They were.
Okay, Dan, how did you come to become a administrator of the Malignancy Facebook group, and where did the name come from for the group?
Well, I stole the idea from Anthony Houseel.
Yes.
Anthony's so good, man.
Anthony's the best, and so we actually ended up talking about it because I had started the group, the page, and I had no idea what I was doing, and I got a message from Anthony. He's like, "Let me help you." I'm like, "Okay," and so he helped me set it all up. We got the admins together, and after about a month, he bowed out and he said, "Okay, run with it."
Nice.
So I'm so grateful to him for helping us out to get the ball rolling. The name came from Jesse Arnold. Jesse talking, and I said, "Well, what do you call a group of goblins? You can call it a horde. You can call it a lot of things." And then I get a message from Jesse. He says, "A group of goblins is called a malignancy," and I was like, "Yes, it is. That's perfect."
It's a great name, man.
Great
So
name.
Great.
Jesse gets all the credit for that.
it's funny you mentioned Anthony Houseel. So when I put the crypt together for the skeletons, Mythic Legion skeletons, and shout out to all the administrators there. You know who you are. There's a list of you guys. Anthony did the exact same thing for me. I got a hold of him because there was the Kings Under the Mountains, and there really wasn't anything else.
Nope, they were the first.
Remember at LegionCon, I said, "Hey, are you gonna do a skeleton one?" And he's like, "No, I'm not gonna do a skeleton one." And he said, "Why don't you?" And I think it was when it was at the POW. And I said, "Well, I think I'm gonna do that." So we got it together, and he did the exact same thing. He said, "Let me help you."
Yep,
So
he's
we
the best.
honestly, we mirrored what the Kings Under the Mountains bylines were and
So did
everything.
we. Yep, so did we. And you know what? And I don't feel bad that we stole it, because we got a lot of help from the King Under the Mountain himself. So he signed off on it all
True.
anyway.
True.
If it wasn't for him, it never would have gotten, I don't think, to the point it is now. I might have given up on it after a couple of months. Who knows? You know?
And he jetted after about a month. is about a month or two, and he's like, "You got this. I'm out."
Yep.
And I think at the time I had Rod, the Rod father, as an administrator, Jeremy Bollinger as an administrator, and then of course since then we have brought Chris James on, and Chris James is just freaking amazing. He's amazing because the last 3 years I have not had the proper time to devote to it. So those guys have been awesome. Chris James,
I check the pit all the time. They do a great job. They do an amazing.
a whole new level. So that's interesting. Anthony House Seal bringing the love to all these mythic cabal groups, adjacent groups.
And then what was even more amazing after that was getting to. He says the only one thing is you have to do. You have to take my brother. He says you have to let Mark be an admin. And I said, "Oh, I don't know this Mark guy very well, but let's see how it goes." And it was one of the best things we've ever done because I love him. He's such a great guy. He's his creativity is off the charts. He's the heart of the Malignancy anyway. Just always in for some fun. So that I was happy that I got to meet the other house deal as well too.
I know what Mike's doing. Mike's going to come out with that wine, isn't he?
Oh, I hope so.
I hope that. Oh, he is.
Okay, so I had to go get this. We're talking about Mark. Now, let's see if I can get this up here because on here you are going to see the Malignancy. And right under the Malignancy, you're going to see the Legion's Lair. There we go. And then look at the Crypt. Look at the Crypt. But you also have the Brood on there. So Anthony every year does his wine, mythic wine. And last year,
Mark.
We sponsored it, or I'm sorry, did I say Anthony?
We knew what you meant.
Mark,
yeah, we know what you meant.
Malignancy
this stuff is so damn good. Every wine he makes is so damn good. So I look forward to that every year now. So
I like the red though. His red is really killing it, man.
I drank that whole bottle of red, and I don't.
Yeah, that red is.
I'm not a wine guy. I've never really been a wine.
Me neither.
Oh, I like wine.
Is that what all wine tastes like, or is that just really good wine?
No, that's not all wine. He even told me it's like he makes it sweet. So
yes, yeah.
Some wines like
it's amazing.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's bitter.
So when will you ever again see all these amazing logos together on one product, baby? Hats off to Mr. Penn State himself, Mark House Seal. Now, tell you the truth, Dan, you don't know this about Mark, but I am going to let this out of the bag. Okay, so next time you see him, you can confront him. Now, Mark sits there and he wants to make everybody think he's a Penn State fan. And he is to a certain degree. But he came up to me at Legion's Con and he goes, "You know what, Mike? You and Brad got it going on. Ohio State's where it's at." And I said, "You know what? Here's the deal, Mark. Stay where you're at with Penn State because they need some fans too. They really do. Those little teams need their fans. And kind of be a closet Ohio State, you know, kind of have your jerseys, just wear them around the house, this and that." And he goes, I love everything Ohio State. And I said, I know, buddy. So anyway,
I'll message him later and find out what his side of the story is.
Yes.
Dude, if I remember correctly, when we had Mark on, I want to say Ohio State either just won, or I don't know, or I can't remember what time of year it was, but I want to say it was around the time Ohio State football was playing, because we had the Ohio State Buckeye that we pull out, and we kept smacking it, and it goes, "Go Buckeyes!" And then it does a little band marching thing going, "Dan, dan, 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 dan." And I remember him going, quit that, turn it off. He was so pissed.
So Dave Orkin goes,
No.
"And then Ohio."
No, we don't.
Well,
we sleep standing up like Polacks.
last month it was pretty hard to live in Ohio because it was like -15.
Oh,
it was.
I actually looked at my phone, and it said it was colder than it was in New Jersey, and I'm like, what the hell, dude? This is bullshit.
It's been brutal. It's been a brutal winter.
So
Yeah.
I've been
Well, you got it. We know he got it.
Yeah, we got slammed, and then we're gonna get snow for the next 3 days. Not a lot, but just enough to annoy everybody.
Oh, that sucks.
I think we got rain coming. So
Oh.
maybe the rain will turn into snow when it gets to you, I'm thinking.
Yeah, my discharge pipe on my one of my sumps froze.
Oh no.
So I've had to be I'm manually, now it's unfrozen now, but it's the first time in 26 years since I've been in this house that the weather's been so cold that it froze one of the pipes. So I've had
that's
to
scary too.
manually for 3 weeks manually with a shop vac pump the well out. Yeah, so it doesn't flood my basement. So I'm so happy.
But at least you knew. At least you were aware of it. It didn't come home to a surprise.
Yep. I took care of it.
Awesome.
And with this 50-degree weather, even the snow's almost gone. Thank God. I've never been so happy to see green grass.
I don't blame you. We still have 2 feet out there. I can't believe it. We haven't had this in like 10 years.
So are you New England then?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, boy.
Boston, New England area.
Yeah. What about, let me ask you this, Dan. What about the Patriots? Were everybody devastated with the loss?
No, I think everyone was shocked that they were going.
Okay.
They won 4 games last year, so the fact that they were even in the Super Bowl, it was incredible. Great for them. Great for Mike Vrabel, the coach, because he's always, I've met him. He seems like a great guy. I don't know.
He's from Ohio.
There you go. Boom. But it was like a little bonus, It made the Super Bowl a little bit more interesting. And I didn't think that they were going to win. And sorry, other Boston fans, but it was pretty obvious from the outset that they weren't going to. But it was good to see them there anyway.
They have a great organization. It shows you what they can do with when you have a good organization, turning it around. I mean, they're like 3 years post Tom Brady, and they're back in the Super Bowl. That's probably more because Bo Nix went out with the Broncos for the AFC Championship game, but still, we're in the Super Bowl.
If I remember correctly, there was a time where I praised Boston or New England, because I'm like, there was a time where Boston Celtics won the championship, and the Patriots won the Super Bowl, and then I think the Sox, I don't know if they won, but they either went to the World Series. I was like, dude, to be a freaking Boston fan, all your sports were just killing it with those few years.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah, like all 3, not just like 1 or 2. Like all 3 were killing it.
3, yeah.
Yeah, Rick, they were, and I think because Bruins, they were. I think that was 2004.
It was maybe somewhere around there.
It was. Let me tell you, it was the year in which the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox, I believe, were in the ALCS, and Cleveland was up a couple games, and the Sox
3-1. That was 2007.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
The Sox came back to beat the Indians.
We were up 3-1
and win it. And I believe Terry Francona was the skipper of the Sox.
Yeah,
he was. They went on to play the Rockies, who was a wild card team. I remember this specifically. And then the Red Sox swept them, I think. And I was thinking, if we could just get through the Red Sox, we are going to destroy the Rockies.
Yeah. Yes.
And we were
up 3-1. So, what do you do?
Oh, look, here we go, right here. 2004. So you were right. Yeah, 2004 Red Sox and Pats won.
Yeah.
Okay. But was that the year the Celtics won too? Because I know
the Celtics won in 2007.
Okay, so 2007. All right.
I think they won in 2007. But I mean, Pats
the
probably
thing is
were in
about
the Super Bowl.
Patriots, they were so good for so long, and I read something funny when they were saying how you got to feel bad for Pats fans. There's 4-year-olds that never saw them win a Super Bowl. It's like so. But yeah, I think we got a little ways to go before we're any kind of real threat again.
Yeah, because that's right. You guys had Manny. That was with you guys still had Manny Ramirez, which was our old Indians guy.
Yeah,
right fielder. Yep.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Oh, he was so good. Okay, let's get back on this. Yes,
we were
Dan.
Getting off track.
How special? Who was it? Was that Swig?
It was.
How special was it to be given a tribute figure along with your friends, Patrick Patterson, Mark Halseal, and Kirby Smith, all administrators in the Malignancy Facebook group, in the Mythic Legion's Ashes of Agmendor wave? How special was that, man? And how did you find out? Were you watching the live stream?
Yes. It's funny because I've been to the G-Cons and I watched some of the live stream stuff, but I don't catch it all. And I happened to catch this, and I've heard the other guys tell you that I'm going to tell you the same exact story they told you. Just total shock, absolute shock. To be honest with you, there was some tears. It was like right out of Rocky. Except for my kid being born, it was the greatest day of my life. It was one of these things where you never expect it. But it was the box art for the Malignancy that really, I think that got me the most. I was like, that's it. It's right there. It's up in bold print. It was an incredible honor. Honor.
Very.
That's awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. It's.
So are we talking, when should we get these?
When they surprise you like that. It's really hard not to.
Yeah, right. And they keep a very good secret.
So
that's
crazy to just be watching it and not know.
Right. I had no idea. And that's when the messages start and people are saying, "What did you know?" or "What do you think about this?" And for the first hour, I was just in total shock.
We wept together, goblin tears with our sour cream and onion flavored. Oh, Curb.
Oh my God, Kirby's so cool.
Sour cream and onion.
So was your wife watching with you, or were you just watching?
No, I was outside watching it, like by the fire, I had a little fire going, I think. But then I ran in the house and I was telling her, and I could see how excited she was because I was excited.
Nice.
That's all I needed from her. That's all I needed. Just you be excited. And she's very supportive of this whole man-child thing I do anyway. So
nice.
She thought it was super cool. Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't, right?
Yeah, that's cool, man. Oh my God. And obviously the figure is called the Malignancy of Gobhollow. And if you guys ordered these, you better have ordered 2 so you can make all 4 characters.
Right.
Mark is, well, first off, Dan, you are Dobin for Dan Tobin.
Yes.
Mark is Mock. or Mark. Yeah.
Good.
And then Kirby. What Curbs is Kirby?
Yes, that's how I've been told to pronounce it.
Okay. And what's Pat's again?
I was hoping you tell me.
Patter. It's Patter.
It's Patter, but it's I'd love to hear Jeremy pronounce it again, so I can get it right.
Yeah, because I think Patrick said it's just his last name without the S-O-N on it, the son. So it's just Patter.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That makes it a lot easier. Yeah.
I think is how we say
Oh,
it.
sweet.
I think Patrick might be watching still, so let us know if that was correct.
Yeah. He'll correct
Well, it's
it.
funny because Patrick last week when he said it, he's listening to it just like you are, and he's like, I had to message Jeremy and be like, what is this? Is this for real?
Yeah.
Is this me? You know, like
That's the exact same reaction I think we all had. Just kind of confusion at first, you know.
he's new, man.
Followed by quickly by elation. It just once you realize what's going on.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, that's
Well,
great. You know what? That's even funny about me and Mike when even at our reveal, I think didn't the Kings Under the Mountain, they got their tributes first, right?
Yeah.
And I wasn't even thinking. I was just thinking. Oh, it's so awesome, like good for them, and then like not even an hour later, you go up and you there's another one. So yeah, it's the way they do it. It really does catch off guard. That's for damn sure.
Yeah,
It's impressive. I mean, like no one says a word. It's I can't keep a secret for 3 seconds.
Yep. So he said that's correct, Patter. So there's just no S-O-N. So no, just take the S-O-N off, and then you get Patter.
Perfect.
Nice.
When he told me that, then it really clicked. I was like, okay, that's easy.
Let me right here, since we have Patrick up. Dan, you couldn't. I mean, the guys you have around you in the Malignancy are awesome dudes. We went with Patrick up to the Frazetta Museum.
Yes.
And Brad and I are going to do another one this year. So everybody who wants to go up with us, even if we have to take more than one vehicle, you can go with us. It was an amazing time, but we had such a blast with him and Dara. It was really, really fun with those two. And what a nice guy.
Great pictures.
Yep. So remember, guys, this year, if you're not going to Legions Con, if you are not going to intern for a day, on that day, Brad and I are going to lead a pilgrimage up to the Frazetta Museum, and all are welcome, and you will have a wonderful time. So let's go on. We're going to transition now. You are an amazing customizer within this community. You focus on painting up the impure and dragon heads. What started this creative outlet for you, Dan?
Realizing that this could actually be done. I didn't even know that there was that 3D printing was a thing. And the first prints I got, I got some painted stuff from Robert Espino, who's the admin of another group, The Art of Toys. And he encouraged me to try it myself. And I was hooked after that. And then there's so many amazing artists that are willing to help you and get you through the, some of the stuff that might slow you down. People that are willing to answer questions and help you figure out a process. It's been an amazing ride so far.
Nice. How long have you been customizing, Dan?
I believe my Instagram page says since 2020, which is probably close to right.
Nice.
2021, but it's right around there.
Nice. Okay, so we were blessed. Brad and I were blessed by you. you sent each of us, Brad, can you embiggen yourself? And so Dan sent Brad and I each a painted up custom ogre head. And this one was sent to Brad. It is for the Kragnar body, and that head is unfreaking real.
And it's like a direct match too. Like it's like
so good.
Thank you.
Oh my God. I'm curious to see what it will look like on the Kragnar body. So Brad,
I only have one. I'm about to go pull it out of my cabinet here. Mike's.
Oh my God. Look at this and this is for the Azahazar body, I believe. Yes. Oh my God. This thing is sick. Dan, we are so appreciative. Thank you so very much. I cannot wait to get
my pleasure.
This is totally up Mike's alley too. I was like, dude, this totally is Mike too. And now this is an ogre scale
I could come up with
as well. But this is dope, dude. Like this is crazy. Like I should take a picture of it and put it on the Cabal. That's what I should do. I'm horrible at posting. I'm freaking horrible. Horrible.
I'm glad
I post this for the show.
Dan, can you take us through the process of like making those heads? What's your process? Let's just take those two heads. What do you go? How long does it take? What do you have to do? What kind of equipment do you use?
I'm pretty much just a brush painter. I have an airbrush setup that I used to use to base coat some stuff, but it's kind of a hassle to clean, and I'm not that familiar with it, so I don't use it that often. So I'm mainly a brush guy. With a figure like the Azazar, or I can't pronounce any of these names. I just wanted to see if I could get that green to match, and figure out maybe how they did it. You can get to a color any millions of ways you can get to the same color, but it's fun to see if you can get it as close as you possibly can. That's kind of what I like to try to do.
Nice. They look good, man. They look good. I would think now I've been doing more customizing now, and I'm going to be doing more. Right now I'm working on my Castle Grayskull.
Yes.
So here, I'll show you real quick. I can bring this over. I won't bring the whole castle, but there's the drawer or the jaw bridge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that.
Well done.
Working on, yeah. So I'm hoping once I retire to really. Oh, look at this. Hold on, Brad. Leave it up there. I got to see this.
Oh, here. Let me move the thing. I had to go pull them out. Sorry. I mean, it is like legit.
That is cool, dude. I mean, that's like so.
Like look at it. I mean, it is like spot on though.
So I would say the hardest thing for a customizer is to match the paint and eyes. So you did a phenomenal job, brother. Wow.
Thank you.
Amazing. Yeah, I knew it was a direct match without even like putting it up to it, because it's just it. Like you just look at it and like, oh yeah, that looks like a factory piece that came with the figure.
That was a fun one to figure out. I've done quite a few of the orange dragon heads. So luckily it's not too difficult for me to do anymore, but that was a hard one to get down. That took a little trial and error.
Oh yeah, trying to get the
different oranges, different
out,
adding yellows, and it's YouTube's a great thing to teach you color theory.
Now, do you obviously write this down, the recipe, I guess?
No, I'm too stupid to do that. Usually I take a picture and then lose the picture.
Oh, I got
you. And then I have to do it all over again. And then by the third or fourth time, I realize, okay, write this down now. Save yourself some time in the future and just write this stuff down. Yeah, so I'm starting to get used to writing down my recipes a little bit better.
Yeah, no doubt.
Nice. What's your favorite custom that you have done? Do you have one?
No, I don't. And as soon as I give something away or sell something, I miss it immediately. And I'm like, oh, I wish I kept that one. But I like to do dragons. I'm a dragon guy. This is a full repaint.
Wow.
One of the
Wow.
is this a Kragnar? I forget.
It looks like a Kragnar.
Scourge.
Or that. Let me see.
Yeah. So I've done a ton of stuff like this. In my goblins, I love to paint the goblins. Just whatever kind of grabs you at the moment, whatever you're kind of in the mood to paint. I don't do a ton of commissions, so I'm lucky. I can just if I'm in the mood to paint something, I grab it and I just start.
Nice. Nice.
That is cool.
Well, I got to tell you, you are excellent at customizing.
Thank you.
Your stuff is beautiful. And I got to tell you, dragons are it, man. That is awesome. I mean, what better than dragons, other than, of course, the impure and goblins for you.
Right.
But your stuff looks amazing, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Let's transition.
I have a bit of a rule that I don't buy humans. I know I can't buy them all. So I only buy, I decided, if I can't get all the figures and be a completionist, then I'm going to just focus on, as you said, kind of the fell races and the impure. But I do have some exceptions. One is going to be broader. I can't wait to get my hands on that. And I have a few other, and I do have a few other humans kicking around back here, but mostly my collection is monsters. Perfect. Yep. I cannot wait to get my hands on one.
Here, I'm going to show you something, Dan. This is going to be amazing here. Let me get in here. I hope my hand doesn't get in the way. I want to. There we go. I'm almost there. There we go. Oh yeah. Those metallic love pillows.
Now, let me see which one. I think it was this one here. Mine popped right off. Look at that.
I think they're glued in, Brad. So it probably.
I don't know if it just didn't have any glue on it, but it was just like it just popped right off, and that's what it looks like behind it. Ooh.
Nice.
So I guess.
I think it looks good like that too.
Yeah, I guess you could take them off. See, I thought I tried to move them on my koi figure, and I thought I couldn't move them, but this one, both sides popped off. Well, this one's a little tighter, but it still popped off.
They're definitely.
Just forgot the glue. I don't know.
Because I tried
all the glue.
Yeah. So here's another shout out for Curtis Ackerman when he does the Broder exploded figure review. He'll explain that whether they're glued.
He'll get to the bottom of all that.
Yeah, he sure will. Shout out to the Art by Ackerman channel too when he does those exploded reviews. Those are some great reviews.
Oh, what did
I had no idea they came apart that much, and I've been pulling these things apart for a couple of years now. I had no idea just how down to basics you could get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he does an amazing job showing that.
Curb says, any truth to the rumors that Dan is going to customize a Beathair?
If I can get my hands on an extra one, absolutely. That's
Oh wow.
I'd love to do a full repaint of Beathair.
Curtis says he's doing one, so.
Oh, excellent.
Someone's got to do one. So Curtis says he's got an extra one to do. So.
Well, if he has it pulled apart, tell him to send it to me so I can paint it, because I'll never be able to get it apart.
That's got to be, like I said, that's got to be a lot of paint, but material wise.
That would be a massive undertaking, and I would never be able to decide on what you want to go chromatic. Do you want to do a white dragon? I mean, how could you even decide? So that'll be down the road if I can get my hands on another one. But
I don't know
in the
how
meantime,
big the bottles of paint, I know like some of them are kind of big, but I'm like, I don't know how like a little bottle of what is it, Vallejo paint would go on a bay affair. Like how many,
you
like
would
do
need
they sell it in bulk?
multiple bottles of the
Yeah,
same
do they
color.
sell it in like a gallon?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Maybe you could call
Only
up
costs
Vallejo and be like, "Can you
$500.
just,
Right.
yeah, I need this number and this number."
I'll take 4 quarts of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I need a P254Q. Gallon of that.
But
Yeah.
I can't wait to see. It'll be interesting to see who paints one first, because it's going to be impossible for somebody to resist.
Mike, where's the mug?
Well, I tell you what, Patrick, I will go get that mug as soon as I ask this next question.
Okay.
So, Dan,
Yes, sir.
what was your overall Legions Con 2025 experience like? And then after that question, since I'm going to get the mug, how excited are you for Legions Con 2026? I'll be right back.
Extremely. 25 was better than 24, which was better than 23. It keeps getting better for me personally. This year, I was the most social I've ever been, because my first year I hid in my room a lot.
Okay.
And then the second year I was out a little bit more, and this year I was out quite a bit. It's seeing the people you haven't got to see for a while. For the most part, like a year is that's the best part of it for me.
Oh my God, Mike.
There it is. Woo!
Here we go.
Oh yeah, put it in there, Mike. Put the alcohol in there.
The only thing that would make this mug better is if there was little holes in the nipples.
I was just thinking, you just
drank
drank
like a sippy cup, like a sippy cup. Yeah, a sippy. So I might, hey, Brad, the Legion's Lair could go into business making titty sippy cups. They're probably out there.
Dude, I guarantee you I could have somebody make me a broder mug, and it would just be my pauldrons.
Someone must be able to print those up one, Mythic Legion size, though. We also have a bunch of little titty mugs, too.
Yeah. Oh, dude, come on.
Noble Bear can do that.
I was about to say Noble Anthony House Steel's got to be able to. Noble Bear can pull that up. If he can pull out those little bongs he makes or whatever those
right, exactly.
those little things he gets and whatnot. I'm up to that titty.
Yes.
Let you reprint my. Oh, here we go. Benny says, Dan, I will definitely let you repaint my dragon.
Ooh, Benny Torres.
Benny.
We have an accord. Sounds good to me, buddy.
Dan, are you planning any other cons to go to this year other than Legion's Con?
Somebody asked a question. Let me go back here about a con. Forget what it was. Oh, right here. Is Dan going to Chris Con in March?
Yes, I was just about to say that. Great American Toy Show returns in March. Collector 77. Chris is gonna do another con. My intention is to be there, whether I'm there vending or there is just an attendee. I haven't been able to decide yet, but I'm definitely going to be there, and I'm just so glad he's doing another one in this area, because there's not a ton of them in the Boston area.
Cool.
Nice. So is that Chris Con and Legion's Con, the two you're set to go to?
Yes. I want to try CavaCon. I want to try them all, but I'll have to do one every other year. There's no way I could do like 3 or 4 in 1 year.
It's
Legion's Con's the big one, obviously for all of us. So, I mean, I'd love to get to them. Toylanta, I'd love to get to all of them.
I'd like to do a Toylanta one time.
Have you guys ever been?
I have not. CarverCon will probably be too, because that's literally like less than 2 hours away from us. So
yeah, that's going to be awesome too.
And
Well,
like Mike said, it's probably going to be more Legion Con based, similar
Yeah.
to that. I think so. I think it'll be your midway to what you
Legion's
expect.
like
That
Legion on light, almost. It'll just be very
Yeah.
dialed into everything
Yeah.
that we want to see, So
yes,
enjoy it. That's going to be a great show.
yeah.
Well, CarverCon tickets have went on sale. I have got mine. I will be there.
I got to get mine, so I got to do that.
They're $17.50 on Eventbrite.
Yep, I think you're
Very affordable, and I do believe that this is going to become, with Mesquite Con, the Mythic Legion Con of the Midwest. So Mesquite Con and Carver Con will probably become the Midwest Legions cons, basically.
And probably Carver, I'm assuming, would be more, because it seems like he's got pretty much a lot of people who are vendors,
Right.
tables at Legion's Con are the same here. So if you're having a blast at Legion's Con and you can't wait until November, come July, I think you'll have fun in I guess that's what, mid Ohio, southern Ohio.
It's right by Columbus, basically.
Yeah.
Just southeast of Columbus.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, people, if you come to CarverCon, not only are you going to get that fix, the midway point between 2025 Legions Con and 2026 Legions Con, but as soon as you step foot into the wonderful state of Ohio, your feet touch the wonderful soil that is Ohio, the wonderful hills of Ohio.
Man, you guys really
are
I've
going.
never been to Ohio, but it's going on the bucket list.
Well, you are.
If somebody treats you wrong, you call me.
You are going to feel Buckeye power surge through your veins, and you're going to be like, "Why haven't I ever been here before?" And it is wherever you go back to. I wouldn't be surprised, Dan, if you come to Ohio, step foot on Ohio soil, you go back to New England and the New England Patriots win the Super Bowl next year, baby, because that's what the Buckeyes do.
Well, I don't know about that. Usually, if you
I'm taking that as a promise then.
What?
Absolutely. What is so Comic-Con's in what, July? You said?
Yeah, mid-July.
Interesting.
Mid-July.
That might be doable. I think that's probably like what, 12 hours away from me in Massachusetts.
Well,
it's a good ride, right?
That's a good ride.
It's got to be at least 8 hours.
How far away are you from Legion's Con? From Jersey?
4.5 hours.
He's looking at 12 hours, probably.
Yeah, because I guess
it's just barely drivable for me.
That'd be about 12.
Dr. Brent drove me down. So,
okay, Brent Rager, yeah.
Yeah, Brent Rager and I went down last year together, which I was extremely grateful for him for letting me tag along with him last year.
Dude, he's a great guy.
He's the best, isn't he? He's awesome.
Yeah. He sure is, man.
I like Brett.
So interesting to
Dr. Brett. What's that?
He's so interesting to talk to.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I remember I didn't know he was a doctor, but I paid for his way. What was that, 21? He came in behind me and I was just being nice. And I think somebody did something nice for me earlier that day. And I told Mike, I said, I don't care who's behind me, but whoever's behind me, I'm going to pay for their ticket into the con, the New Jersey con. And I forget, it was like $25 or something, Yeah. And we walked up and I said, 2, please. And, I gave her the money and I said, and I just handed it to the guy behind me and it was Brett.
Okay.
And he was like, "Oh no, I got money. I'm going to pay." And I said, "No, I wanted to do something nice for somebody today." And I said, "That was my good deed for the day. And here you go." And
story,
he still talks about that. He's like, "I remember that time you bought my." He goes, "I didn't even know you." He's like, "You were." I go, "I was a nobody." I go, I didn't even have a show then. I was like just being a nice guy at a con.
That's a cool story.
And he still remembers it. He's like, I just remember you buying my ticket. He goes, I thought that was really cool that you didn't even know who I was. I was like, well, I don't think anybody knew who I was, and I didn't know who anybody was either.
Where was the show that year? Was it at the La Quinta?
It was at that police station, the FOP.
Oh, okay.
The POW.
Is that what it was called? It's like two gymnasiums that were connected to one another. But then there was a bingo hall right next to it. Yeah. And so Saturday was the con, Sunday was the con, but Sunday actually had Legion's Con in the bingo hall.
Oh, wow.
That was 21. So that would have been 21. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been to 20, 25, 24, 23. 22 was supposed to be my first year, but we had some family stuff going on, so I had to bail at the last minute. So my first con was 23.
Nice.
Yeah, we just did our so me and Mike just did our 5th. So this year will be our 6th. So yeah, it's
yeah. Great. I mean, I can't imagine myself not going. It's something I've come to really look forward to.
I think it's cool because we keep going to the same spot, so it gets comfortable. You get really comfortable.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a great spot to have it.
Yeah. Each time we go, I get more. I feel like I can venture out more and more and more from where we're at instead of just staying at home base.
You guys actually go out from the hotel.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I go normally. I think the first year we didn't. We were like, we'll just stay here and not leave. And now we're like, each year we kind of like, hey, we can go out further and do things, and we feel more at ease doing those things, And it's like,
like you said, the Frazetta Museum isn't that far, so it's like
50 minutes.
It was 50 minutes. I think we looked it up, and I don't know why. At first, it said it was like half hour, 20. But once we got in the car and I looked up, I was like, okay, it's 50 minutes. But
okay, but still,
but it's backtrack. So it was literally the way we came. I think we passed it on the way in, so we just went back the way we came.
Yeah. So
which wasn't bad. It was a fun little trip. Like I said, Patrick was in the back with Darla, and we just bullshitted the whole time there, and it went quick. I think talking in the car. It just seemed like it was 20 minutes. So,
yeah, it seems like it was a really interesting take, and Patrick told me all about it too later that day. So that might be something worth checking out.
Most definitely is. Most definitely is. The tour they give you is just fantastic, and what we said last week holds true. The most amazing thing about that is we found out that Conan's face was based on Frazetta's face, and Conan's body is based on Mike Casper's body. It was amazing. I was like, they were like, we're so glad you could come here. And I said, listen, I am so glad that he used my body in all his paintings.
These are good facts to know. I should write this stuff down.
No,
we're up again at some point.
Yeah, we just repeat it every 2 weeks. That's all.
It is time. Oh, we saw that you had your flame retardant undies on. So, Brad, turn.
Look, here we go. There they are, baby.
Still wearing them.
Even more, baby. Turn way up, way up. It is the hot seat time, baby. Look at that. Maybe I'll bring some fire. Let me bring a little bit of fire too. Yeah. Okay, my friend. Let's do this.
It's time.
It is time. Okay, now that I've lost my place on my thing, what is your favorite Legion's faction or affiliation, and can you explain why?
Yes. Legion of Irithyr is my favorite by far. Followed closely by the Sons of the Red Star. But mainly it's Irithyr's guys. Because of monsters, because I love monsters. I hope the monsters win in the end. Monsters.
It's a monster.
What is your favorite? Now, this is going to be a tough one, okay? I don't think anybody knows this quite yet, so this is going to be interesting to see what your answer is. What is your favorite Legion's race, and can you tell us why?
I'm a huge fan of the goblins. I don't know if that was going to be a shock wave. No, I think they're the most customizable. I shouldn't say that, but they're probably one of the two most customizable races that they have, and I think it's mainly because just what people have put out there for these heads, these designs, stuff that I can't even imagine coming up with some of these ideas that these guys have. So definitely goblins is my favorite.
Nice. Okay, my friend. What race that doesn't yet exist in Legions would you like to be made?
Does it count if you say werewolves? Because we know we got one coming, but they're not out yet.
No, that counts, man.
They filled my one big hole I needed in the line with when they started off with I know he's not really a wolf man, but like the first one they showed at G-Con with the hyena, the Jackman type guy.
Crackler.
Yes, right. Yeah. So I figured that it wasn't that long until the wolves, but yeah, definitely werewolves. I'm looking forward to those.
Yeah, because we have a Ferrican now, which is like a large werewolf, an ogre-sized werewolf, but we want actual werewolves, and you can see they're coming. Yeah.
Mike, you said this before, Mike. Mike's looking for the 1.0 or the brute type size werewolf. So
yep,
that's cool.
Oh yeah, and the lore that comes with them, how they intertwine with, are they slaves of the vampires? Are they actually part of Zylona's flock? We don't,
That'd actually be kind of cool if they just went to war with the vampires.
Yeah.
On the same side, that would be even better.
Yep. Oh yeah. Okay. Little bit of heat here. Turning up the heat just a little bit. What are your 5 favorite Legions figures, going from 5 to 1, and can you explain why?
So they're going to be there's going to be a theme here. My first favorite is probably the Goblin LB. It's
so that's one.
Yep, my favorite in the line. Followed by Snag, followed by Gonks, followed by probably I don't know. I get a lot of vampires too. You know what I really love? I really love the Bog. I've had so many of those over the course of when they've come out. I can never pass up a good deal on a Bog. So Bog's probably number 4. Perfect.
I like Bog. Bog's cool.
That's awesome. And,
Mike, that's a cool shield you got there.
And I have to go at number 5 would probably be anyone. I can't. The names kill me. The Orange Dragon is Arakagor. I'm sorry, Kragnar. Kragnar's probably
Kragnar.
Now that we have the tail to go with it, probably easily my 5th favorite.
Nice.
Nobody can be a complete dragon now. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so happy they did that.
So the heads pack, the cosmic heads pack with the Kragnar body. Yep.
Yeah, is now just a Mythic Legions Dragon Warrior for me.
Damn, that's a good. So you are goblins and dragons. That is a cool,
dude.
Yeah, I like goblins and dragons.
Okay, Brad, turn up the heat significantly here. This is where it's going to start. You're going to start feeling it. We didn't send you the ultimate flame retardant undies. We only sent you the medium ones. You're feeling it now, buddy.
These are gonna fail me? I'm assuming.
I don't know. Or is it getting
yeah. I don't even have a drink to cool you down. Sorry.
I do. I got some milk to cool
pour
you down.
some milk on him, Michael.
I need a titty cup. I'm drinking out of a stupid Diet Coke bottle.
I was going to tell Dan earlier. That's why I forgot. I was going to say, he's going to have so much fun if he comes to Ohio. He's going to be going back to Boston saying pop instead of soda, right?
Pop.
I think if I say it, they kill you. They kill you immediately. That in New England anyway.
Is that what you guys call it?
Yeah, well, if you call a soda a pop, they just kill you. They just okay, that's it. Especially if you grew up around here.
People make fun of me because I call it pop, and they're like, "No, it's soda," and I'm like,
Do you call it pop all the time?
Yeah, pop's Midwest.
Yeah, we've always called it pop. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I was just that's what it was called.
Pop. Yeah.
I thought soda is what the grocery store called it.
Yeah. So, okay, here we go, man. What are your 3 least favorite Legion's figures, and can you explain why?
Well, I don't. This is always the part I don't want to offend anybody.
Exactly.
What I have the least of are elves. I don't think I really have any elves. And not because I don't think elves are cool. I do think they're kind of cool, but they're just, they're not monsters. They're elves. So I think elves would have to go on my list as my least favorite, I guess, race. But having said that, even within that, some of those figures are incredible. Like I wish that I still had my Lord, was it Lord Aiden? I forget. I remember his name. Yep, he was. I traded him off for a goblin a long time ago, and I wish I had him back.
He's like, get out of here, forget about it.
Yeah. Who wants this elf? Yeah.
My grandma from Boston would call it tonic.
Yeah, that was elf. The elves were 1, or is that all 3?
My least favorite figure beside that, I don't know. Does it count when you take the flock off of Prophytus a bunch of times? Does that mean you hate him?
He is the most hated.
Is that like automatically you must go like you didn't like? Because I've taken the flock off a bunch of those, so I guess it'd have to go on my list.
That is a cool green though underneath.
It is a cool green. I just wanted to get to the bottom of. I just wanted to get the moss off of it.
Yeah, that green is like a unique green that they don't normally use. So.
Right. It's just hard to see which ones because I don't. And
I had a whole bunch of bryophytuses at one time, and I actually thought about deflocking them because I thought they were actually worth more deflocked than they were regular. Because nobody wanted them, but they wanted the deflock.
How come nobody wants them with the flock on them? I know some people must, but
I like bryophytus actually.
I thought he was pretty cool too. I saw someone do it, and I'm like, now I have to do that. Now I have to leave them now I have to scrape all this stuff off of them.
Yeah.
And probably, I don't know.
3.
I'm going to have to go with I don't know. I'm going to say any of the 2.0s that aren't goblins.
And see, I knew he was going to pick Fastia. I knew.
Wait a minute. That's a knight right there. We'll knight him for that one. Yeah, because I was going to say, what we do here is then if we can't figure out which ones we don't like, then we start to think about the ones that keep falling over. And
I think it's unfair for me to say I don't like a figure I've never had in hand. So I could only vote on the ones I've actually had in hand, right?
That's
my
you
favorite
can
but have made it to my house yet. But
yeah, we're doing it. There's another night. We got this is the Leo sword. Yeah, the Leo sword. There.
Beautiful.
Nice. That's two.
Well, the next hot seat question gets skipped for you.
Walk out of here.
Because usually we ask people if the horseman would make a tribute figure in your honor, using existing parts, what would it look like? But that doesn't exist anymore because we know what that tribute figure indeed looks like now.
And they did it perfect. So it's an incredible likeness.
Nice.
When that gets here, that'll definitely be my favorite figure of all time.
Oh,
how could it
yeah.
not be? How could it not be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt. Broder's at the top. Yeah.
It should be.
Yeah, Broder's at the top.
Okay, here we go, baby. All right. Which tribute figure is your favorite? Broder of Bjorngar with his amazing metallic love pillows. Or Emir Caspar / Caspilar or Scapular, the Crypt Breaker 2. Here, I gotta hold on. I've got
yours. Now we can actually hold our own figures up, Mike. Isn't this great?
Yes, I've got to kind of campaign for my dudes
you
there.
have both of them dressed, you son of a biscuit.
Hey,
You cheating bastard.
So you got both versions you're holding right now, huh? Okay.
yeah, dude.
I gotta go with the Mia Caspar only because
Yeah, that's a good one.
I
That's
hate
a good
all
one.
humans. So
and I figured you were gonna go
but
that
I
when
will
you
buy,
said
but
that.
I'm gonna get a Broder. There's no doubt about it. There's no way I'm not getting one. And he'll go on with he'll go up with the other tribute guys that I absolutely I like to collect the tribute ones too, you know. So he'll make his way into my collection. They both will.
Broder of Caspar.
Yeah, dude.
Well, and like we said, there's no wrong answers.
There
And
sure
for
is.
that, you will be knighted with my Athelonian sword. You did excellent.
This is a trifecta knighting.
Another trifecta for the Malignancy. That is right. Well, you deserve it.
Thank you very much.
You did a great job. We love Gobhollow, and Gobhollow loves us, and we're just
yes. We were super confused when you came by in the mask at Legion's Con. I know Patrick talked to you about that briefly.
Well, what's funny is it sounded like you knew who it was, kind of.
I did, but I didn't want to.
He's like, no.
So, but I wanted to make Patrick more at ease. I'm like, that's just Brad. Don't worry. Don't.
You know what?
No one's gonna
I
get.
didn't want to say that when Patrick was on the show, but I can remember. Who was across from you?
Well, Eric Miller is across from me, kind of diagonal, and
because whoever was across from you, I was talking to them. I don't know.
They're right across from me. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember whoever was across from me. I was talking to them, and I turned around with my Terminator cosplay outfit on, and I saw Patrick's face just be like. But it was like distraught. Like he was like not scared, but like he's like, what the fuck is that? You know, type of look. And
that's why I felt like I put him at ease.
I thought I would put him at ease and say his name and be like, Patrick. But as soon as I did, he even looked more distraught.
Yeah,
he's like,
this
guy knows my name. Oh my god. It was pretty funny.
That was hilarious. Oh my lord.
It was great.
It was.
Oh my god, there's bad shit.
Congratulations. You definitely got us both. But more him than me.
And I told Patrick when I got into the horseman room, I just walked in. It was funny. I can't think of the guy's name that was at the door. He was just on shooting the shell. Fuck. He's at the door doing security or whatever, and I just walked up. I didn't say anything, and he's like, "Are you going in?" And I just didn't say anything, and I walked in. and then I walked over to Jeremy Gerard, and he like looks over at me, and he kind of gave me the same look that Patrick did. And he was like, "Ugh." Like, and I don't even know if Jeremy Gerard knew it was me. And Jeremy just goes, "That is creepy."
Well.
And just
I feel like I was really on top of my game that day because I'm like, I have a feeling that that's Brad, but I don't want to pigeonhole myself and say that it definitely is. So
I thought that I would come down there and I just assumed everybody knew it was me. But I actually got even more fun when I'm like, these people have there's a lot of people who have no idea. Like
that opens a lot of avenues.
Yeah. And I said some people's names too, and they were like creeped out. But yeah. It wasn't until later that I came downstairs and people were saying that to me, like, did you see that dude?
Yeah.
He was because they were like, dude, did you see Arnold was here? And I was like, yeah, I did. It was pretty cool.
You didn't? Oh, I hope you told him it wasn't you. Just keep them guessing.
The guy on the elevator, I have no idea who the guy in the elevator was. And he saw, because I made sure that I wore my T800 button-down shirt afterwards. As, like, hey, put the two together. And literally, I showered, got on the elevator, had my shirt on, and the guy in the elevator is looking over at me, and he goes, nice shirt, dude. Did you see Arnold was here with the Terminator thing? And I said, dude, I did. I totally seen him. And then he got off the elevator. He turned around, looked at me, he goes, was it you?
The door closes.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have prepared. What I should have done is got a picture and printed it out of Sarah Connor. And I should have went over to every table and go, I'm looking for Sarah Connor.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
There's always next year.
Oh yeah. I'm already got some ideas. I think I got it.
That was one of the highlights. That actually put me
Dustin,
more than anything else. Because that was the first day, right? That was the first day of the con?
That was Saturday, yeah. Saturday.
Yeah, I'm nervous, and I'm a very nervous guy anyway. So but I was like, that was like it was a little icebreaker.
Someone goes, boy, you need your Terminator theme music. I had it in my pocket playing, but in certain parts in there, it's so loud you couldn't hear it. It wasn't until I got in the hallway.
I wish I got the full experience.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then someone actually heard it and goes, oh my God, he's even got theme music. It was a highlight. I had so much fun doing it because I always wanted to cosplay.
It was cool. I thought it was neat.
I see everybody else doing it and having such a good time. So I was like, you know what? I want to cosplay. And
it was worth it, man. Fun.
Well, next year there's 2 days. I only did 1 day. So maybe next year I can do 2 days of cosplaying.
You only there for that? You only were there for 1 day of the con this year?
Well, I just did cosplay for Saturday. So Sunday,
I was gonna say,
I actually just walked around and did my normal thing. Now the one thing about cosplaying is that it just depends. At one point I felt like I'm in cosplay mode. Like, I never once said my real voice. I would talk like Arnold the whole time. That's just what I was. So
that can't be easy to do either.
No, but you're committed to that. So then it's hard to see stuff at the con. But I had so much fun. That's why Sunday was my day to like actually look at stuff and go around. But
okay.
Encourage other people to come on down. The cosplay list's getting bigger and bigger with all the people helping out.
Yeah, more and more people are doing it, and see what happens next year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. I keep getting Conan.
It would be awesome to see the cosplay get so big there that they actually have a costume contest one day.
I think they should. Yeah. I kind of got out of the way with the pictures because everybody else was obviously dressed like mythic characters or mythic related characters. I was the only one that was not mythic related, but I didn't care. I just wanted to do what I wanted to do.
Related because
make your own fun, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Here is Legion's Lair.
Yes, I was about to say
adjacent, which is Legion's adjacent.
Yeah, so I go. Anyone that knew me knows. Oh my god. The Brodinator.
The Brodinator.
Brodinator. Nice.
Get to the chopper.
So, Dan, usually we, on the show, we will ask the guest if they want to show us their Legion's collection. Are you in a position that you can do that or no? Some people aren't.
Yeah. I'd love to. Let me.
Are you using a? You said an iPad.
I have my iPad, so I'll just have to kind of turn it around. So you won't.
There's a way to switch the camera, but you got to hit a couple buttons. You got to hit settings and switch the camera, unless you want to do it that way.
I'll just break it if I did that. I'll just.
Yeah.
This is
real quick. These are the vampire shelf.
Here, I'll make you big so you can. There we go.
Oh, cool. Thank you. We got the vampires. This is where Beth is going to go when it shows up eventually.
oh nice.
Fur on your troll. That's cool.
Oh, look who he has up there, Sir Gerard.
Built into my walls and stuff.
Wow, that's cool.
Stuff I haven't opened. This.
Not Mercurians. Oh, there's the orc.
There's where the few humans I have are up there. And then this is Gobhollow.
Oh, damn. Look at this. Wow, Gobhollow. We actually get to see Gobhollow. Nice.
Awesome playset from
We hate you. We hate you, dude.
Dude, look at that wall. That's sick.
I mean, I'm lucky. My wife doesn't care what I do down here, so.
Nice.
Wow, that is a huge wall.
Yeah, I'm lucky with the setup I have. I freely admit that.
That holy crap.
So freaking cool.
Yeah, I don't spend enough time down here just remembering how awesome all these toys are.
Oh my God. Welcome. You come home, baby. Wake up.
Yeah. Can you see Axl Rose singing that?
You're getting vertigo when I walked around with the iPad, but yeah, that's all of it.
Nice.
Dude, that's a freaking cool little spot there.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I like my little man cave.
Now, is your man cave where you do your customizing?
Yeah, this is it's also where I do all my painting.
Here.
Nice. Very cool.
Wow. Dude, your pole's even green down there.
I know. It's good. And I think it's lead paint, which is even better.
That's some old school lead paint.
Yeah,
hold on.
Paint's from like 1960, so.
What are the odds that your pole is green, though?
Oh my gosh,
my house is green.
Oh
nice. My God! Well, there you go.
The house is goblin green. I'll show you a picture sometime.
We got
wow. So if they ever come out with a female goblin, you got to put her on the pole as a stripper goblin.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you what.
That won't cause any questions.
They have to come out with a female goblin. Come on now.
They haven't yet, but
yeah.
They got the parts library for it now. They get the bare arms and stuff like that for the 2.0. So
they've had female dwarfs, and then they got unhelmeted female dwarfs. I don't see why.
Yeah.
Even give us a helmeted female goblin would be cool. Something.
I'd take one, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm sure we'll see one in the future at some point.
Okay, we are coming up on the 2-hour mark. Dan, are you okay to take questions from the chat?
She's working her way through goblin medical.
She's doing the Lord's work. She's bettering herself. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, everybody in the chat, if you have a question for Dan, hit him up in the chat.
Yes.
Brad will read them off to him, and he will be glad to answer them. But I, per usual, get to ask the first question, my friend. And here it is. What toy lines did you collect as a child? And which lines had the most influence on you?
Probably my Monster High dolls.
Monster High.
Keep close. No, I'm just kidding.
Monster High.
I was a He-Man Thundercat guy. So Actually, the only other toys that I collect that on Mythic Legions are the only things I collect really as far as toys go, except the Gargoyle line from NECA, which I got all the main ones. And I'm working my way through the Thundercats that I believe the Four Horsemen designed. The Super Set.
You might be right on that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I knew there's a reason why I like it so much. But yeah, those are the only really 3 lines that I collect.
Nice. Nice.
Patrick says, Dan, what's your most favorite Dunkin' Donuts item?
Well, let me see. I had 4
Dunkin'.
Boston cream donuts today, so I think that's probably the answer. The Boston cream donut.
Boston cream donut.
Highly recommend.
Like it. I like, they have a double chocolate donut there. What was it? Krispy Kreme. How do you discontinue a donut, first of all?
You know
But
what?
they
They
had
couldn't wait to kick Krispy Kreme like out of this entire area. There was one Krispy Kreme in Massachusetts, and it couldn't take the heat. I think it lasted like 6 months, and then it was gone.
One of the original, yeah, like one of the original Krispy Kremes is like not too far away from me in downtown Akron. And it's cool because you can go there, you can actually see them being made and coming down the roller, and they're getting glazed and everything, and you can buy boxes swarm. I mean, it's kind of cool. But I used to love, they had a double chocolate donut, and I went in there one day and they just didn't have it, and the lady goes, yeah, we discontinued it. And I was like, how the hell do you discontinue a donut, you demon? You spawn of Satan. Yeah, so I was highly upset at Krispy Kreme donuts for a while. So then I went to Dunkin', and Dunkin' still has their double chocolate donut. Yeah.
They won't let you down. Dunkin' Donuts will always have your back.
Dunkin'. I love watching, what is it, the SNL parody skit with Ben Affleck's brother. What is it? Casey Affleck, where he did the Dunkin'.
Yeah, Tom Brady's in the background doing some sort of.
The guy's like, "Hey, you can't smoke in here," and he's like, "I'm not." He's like, got his hand out the door as he smokes.
Casey Affleck and I have like the same exact voice for some reason.
Oh, Benny says Boston cream, my favorite.
And don't forget, can we give some stuff away at some point?
Oh shit!
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we can. I totally forgot. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, I want to see if any. Let me see. So first, we got a goblin.
That's a deluxe goblin.
Nice. That's a good one.
He's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
And this kind of cool Highwayman I made.
Voodoo donut. Ooh, that is cool.
It's fully painted, except for the arms, but everything else is fully painted head to toe.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a cool custom.
Thank you very much. Like I said, I don't do a lot of humans, so I was in the mood to do a human custom, and that's what it came out of.
Oh no, go back.
Very cool. What are we going to put the hashtag as?
Let's
Goblin rule.
Oh, don't knock it over. I don't know. What do you want to put it as?
Hashtag God. Well, let's ask Dan.
I'm not good at that, so I'd rather you guys do the heavy lifting.
Hashtag Goblins rule.
That's a good one.
It's so small. There.
Brad, can you say the hashtag as Brian Johnson of Gobhollow?
Why isn't it not sharing? Oh. As soon as I share this, why isn't it sharing? Oh. Oh, maybe that's why.
Did I break it?
Can you see it now?
Sharing now. Goblins.
Oh,
you forgot to be.
Oh my God, Michael. Golan's rule. Golan's rule, buddy.
Well, now it's Golan's rule.
I can change it, but let's do Golan's. I like
Yeah,
Golan.
let's
better.
Golan.
You gotta make sure you type Golan though.
Dude, is there a way to make this bigger? Oh my God. I'm gonna go back there and look at it. StreamYard.
Great.
Why is it so small when I click on it? I'm getting old too. Sorry, people.
You're doing
I don't know
fine.
how. This is why I get so paranoid before I do anything like this because I'm so bad at technology.
Oh, same here.
It
That's why
happens every once in a while. I usually I have fat fingers, so there's like 5 other letters in there, and that doesn't make any sense. At least we kind of know what's going on here.
They get the idea.
Oops, now I got too many tabs up here. Let's get there we go. Golan's rule, dude.
Hey, maybe Golans can be a new race.
Or a name. Maybe that could be the goblin's name, Golan.
Oh, that could be it. Yes. You know what? Okay.
Take a
Eric
screenshot.
Renoway,
Don't forget.
Golan,
Jeremy
the
Bard,
deluxe goblin.
You heard it here first. Golans must be a new race and or a name of a goblin coming up. Golan.
Golans kind of sound like they're like maybe a little bulkier, like they're like a little muscular, like they're like they've been working out at the gym type of.
Bigger goblins, the Golans.
The Golans. Golans. Keep the goblins Golans. Roll hard. I love it. Golan the goblin. See what I made? I made creative
Yes.
boo-boos
Hey,
from
you're creative even by accident.
yeah.
That's how you know you're good.
This is how you know how bad I am.
It's the story of my
Dan
life.
goes, "Hey, when am I coming on the show?" And I'm like, "Tomorrow." But it was 2 weeks. And I'm like, "Oh, I got him and Patrick mixed up. Damn it."
I wasn't quite prepared either, but I was like, oh, okay, I guess I have to roll with it.
Oh my God, my Golan will sound like Arnold that is right. It will be a little swiggy Golan that is right.
Oh my God.
And speaking of all the swigs, I still am so amazed when I go and look at all those swigs, all those different creativities and all the different
Hey,
things.
what did they get? Over 600 this year, right?
I think you're right. I think they did.
Yeah.
Brad is so creative. He's just a dumbass that can't see. He can't see and spell. But hey, it made a great name. You love and sing along to all the goblins. Okay, here we go. I forgot. I was supposed to be reading questions. Let's go back here. Okay. Okay, you did answer that one. Dan is going to ChrisCon in March.
Yes.
He is going to that. Let's see.
It's in Taunton, Massachusetts, I believe.
How far away is that from you, Dan? It's probably real local.
Yeah,
Close?
it's like an hour ride.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Benny says Highwayman looks amazing.
Thank you, Benny.
Recon Rage, if you want an amazing donut, get to the Pack WH and try a voodoo donut. Why does a voodoo donut sound familiar?
I've heard of those.
Yeah, hashtag dwarfs rule. It's so funny seeing all these Golans rule. I fucking love it. Golan the Sly. Golan.
You know what? I'm going to say something right here that
Golans could be gremlins.
the 4 horsemen need to hire you to make
boo-boos?
their characters.
Nothing but come up with new names for races.
Yes.
It'll be me and Cornboy just freaking sitting there bullshitting.
In a random letter generator.
I'd be like, Cornboy, what do you think of Golan? Huh? Golan? He'd be like, it's too close to colon. No. Okay, here we go. As a goblin, do you love and sing along to all the Goblin King songs? Dance, magic, dance, etc.
I do indeed. I have some video. Do you have the video I sent of that, or?
I do not, but we need to get that content up soon.
Right. But yeah, I do a lot of singing and dancing as a Goblin fan. Absolutely.
Golans with red hair. Oops. Hey, they got plenty of red hair down there at the studio right now.
Ouch.
Okay, here we go. Dan, what's your favorite food and why is it seafood?
Oh, wow.
Well,
I think because Patrick loves seafood, I think he explained that.
I am a huge fan of a fisherman's platter.
Mm. Mm.
So yeah, let's go with that. Fisherman's platter, my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Dan, for sending my son those prints to practice.
Oh, no, my pleasure. My pleasure. Love to see people paint and love to get new people into the hobby and seeing what they can do.
Hey, look, there's a Casper in the chat.
That is my nephew.
Oh, what is up, Jonah?
Yes.
Yes.
We just went to dinner last night, the whole family at the Artville Kitchen.
Oh, I haven't been there in a while.
Yes. I
Good
saw
place.
pizza last night and everybody. In fact, my brother Ryan was the one who just called as we were starting the show and was going to come over, and he was going to do something with my not something. He's going to configure my my garage door opener into my new Bronco.
Oh,
Ooh,
Ford Bronco. It's wonderful.
nice.
you got the Ford Bronco?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Mike, what'd you do with the Ranger?
The Ranger is here, baby.
Oh, you still kept it. Gotcha.
Oh yeah. The Ranger's gonna go the distance. The Ranger's now going on 16 years.
You can't kill a Ranger. You can't. I had a Ranger.
So you'll just keep that as like a winter beater or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's the thing. So right now the whole thing right now is for me to run the truck while I'm still working to keep mileage off the Bronco. I got the 10-year, 100,000 mile on it, but once I'm retired, it's not like I'm going to be putting much mileage on the Bronco because, I'm going to be right around Jackson Township here. I'm going to take the Bronco most likely to Carver Con, stuff like that. When I go on my retirement trip up to the Dakotas and Wyoming, I'm going to rent a vehicle to go do that. Yeah.
Awesome.
You're almost done, right, Mike? What do you got? How many more shifts do you have, you said?
I have exactly 23 shifts left.
Ooh.
23. And it's over.
Oh, what a feeling that must be.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
We got one from S. Wilson here. Dan, what's better, a North Shore beef three-way or a South Shore bar pizza?
Oh, man, both of those things are gross. If I had to choose, I guess I'd go with the South Shore bar pizza.
The bar pizza? Okay. Some of that bar pizza.
Bar pizza.
Dan, okay, here we go. Dan, what paints are you using these days?
Ooh, I'm a big Citadel guy, Vallejo,
Okay.
Pro acrylic, but more and more realizing what you can do with craft store paints. Seeing the stuff that guys like Eric Miller do with just some folk art, thin it out correctly, and the colors the array is vast. So I don't look down on any paints, but I use a lot of Vallejo, Pro acrylic, folk art, and Citadel.
Nice.
For the most part.
Let's see here. Somebody says, Mike, you driving out here to Oregon, right?
Well, that is, I would love to make it happen. If I'd come, I'd be flying. But it is so tempting to go out there to Blake because not only are you going to see a con, but Blake is taking everybody around to see the sights, around the Pacific Northwest there. That is so tempting if I could make it happen. Right now, though, I am focusing just getting to retirement. So the problem is, I have my final, I've got it set up to where March 4th, I have my final meeting with PERS, the retirement system, and I make it official that date. I'm trying to figure out medical right now. So I'm still doing stuff like that. I haven't even got to plan the Dakota trip yet. So, yeah.
Here, goblins or Golan's rule.
Golden rule.
Doing what you say about speed paint. What do you say about speed paint?
I like speed paint. I think it's what they bill it as and what it actually does are two different things. They bill it as a one step for shade and base, but you really can't use it like that exclusively. I found anyway. But I like speed paint. I think that the colors that as long as you practice with them, I think that they're great. Right out of the bottle, I think that they probably take the most practice though to get a speed paint to work correctly.
Gotcha. And then I'll ask you a question. What are your thoughts or predictions on this year's G-Con?
I don't know, because the ocean wave last year really threw me. I didn't expect to see that. So it's hard to tell what direction they're going to go in. It seems like they're really trying to branch out into different aspects.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to say 5 or 6 more goblins.
Don't we all wish?
Don't we all wish?
My bros, I packed a bunch of you. What's up, my bros? I packed a bunch of you two fuckers already. Yes! Yes, Greg! Because that's all you have, Greg. Barodas, baby. Oh, here we go. More goblins.
More goblins.
Tobin, my dude. Love this guy. Says Greg.
Thank you, buddy.
All right. You want me to pull a name?
Though. How can seafood be his? Doesn't he live in Minnesota?
Yes.
There's no oceans near Minnesota.
I guess he got some dirty lake water.
How can seafood be your favorite thing in Minnesota?
Tobin. Yes. Correct answer. Let's see. How many we got? 17. 17.
Here we go, Brian. Hey, Brian Johnson. What's the hashtag?
Hashtag.
Dude, the sound goes out. You're such high pitched.
We have 10,000 lakes. Well, there's that as well.
Nothing like a lake scallop.
That's right. All right, I'm pulling, doing it. All right, let's see. Now, this is for the goblin. Is this the first?
I believe this is for the goblin. Yeah.
Okay, this is for the goblin.
The goblin.
Joseph, 7253. You are a winner, baby.
Nice. Very cool.
That's not seafood. That's lake food. I guess they just contact you and.
Yeah, please. Yeah, reach out to me with your address and stuff, or wherever you'd like it shipped, and I will get this stuff out ASAP.
Sweet, Rob rigged. So yeah, that is a deluxe goblin figure. Nice. And then I guess we could just use the same hashtag and just pull it again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd use the exact same one. Hey, listen, Brad. If you want the Golans to become a thing in Mythos, we got to use this hashtag more than just
You got to
one.
get behind it right.
Yeah, I agree. Hashtag seafood. That's funny. All right, let's. Am I still showing? Oh yeah, I'm still showing. All right, so now we're gonna draw again for the custom. Are you ready? 3, 2. I did it! I fooled you.
Woo!
Dun 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 dun. Oh, Kevin!
Evan X McCoy.
Congratulations.
Yes, Kevin, congratulations. You are a winner here at the Legion's
Oh,
Lair.
that is cool, man.
Super rich.
Cool. Yeah.
Kevin, I think, would love to have a custom. I think Kevin would enjoy that quite well.
Well, I have a couple extra little bonus things I'm going to throw in with both of these. So
There you go.
yeah,
Nice.
We'll surprise him with a little something.
right. You can't win something from a goblin guy and not have anything to do with goblins in it. So everyone who wins is going to get a little goblin something too.
Nice. Well, hey, man, thank you for doing these giveaways.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
Kevin says, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Kevin's
Now-
a good dude.
The McCoys.
Yeah, the McCoys are awesome. So.
Oh God, yes. But the McCoys, the Orkins, they're like power couples in the Legions, but they are masters at the prize wheel, or the they are, man. The Orkins and the McCoys.
And
Actually,
Kevin
the time I started talking with the Orkins was Steph Orkin had won. We did a giveaway in the Malignancy for a paint set, and it took me so long to track her down. I'm like, can someone please tell the Steph Orkin to get back to me so I can send her this prize? And after that, I realized what awesome people the Orkins are. So,
oh yeah,
they're two people I look forward to seeing greatly every Legion's Con.
If you guys check out the and this isn't official or anything, but if you check out the graveyard zombies that are dressed in, the regular zombies from today, the garb of today, they look like they're dressed just like Dave and Steph.
yeah. Oh, and I was gonna say, Kevin, he's like the behind the scenes of the Legion's Ladies live show. He helps. He's the tech wizard. So
You need one of those.
yes, definitely. So yeah, awesome. Congratulations, winners.
Yep.
Once again, thanks, Dan, for coming on. I think we have pretty much got the malignancy under control here. I think.
We appreciate you having us all on.
Now, obviously, I think we had Mark on before. Before he had his tribute. That was a few years ago. Mark was on in our beginning stages. Actually, probably more than that. He was probably 3 years ago.
Mark is probably the most entertaining out of the four of us. So you guys should have Mark on again. Absolutely.
Yeah, we actually had a good time. It was a good episode with
I mean,
Mark.
I've watched all the episodes. They're all awesome. But Mark really is. He cracks me up.
Yeah,
He
I like
said the only thing that was more exciting than his tribute figure was the birth of his getting married to his wife, the birth of his kids, and he said the most important event to ever occur in his life was the Ohio State national. So, yeah, I think we do have to have him back on the show.
Yeah.
He's such a Buckeyes fan.
We have to give him hell, especially after we ate his Twizzlers. We have to, have him back.
We did eat all his Twizzes.
The whole bag, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. We kept saying we're going to leave him like a 3/4 of a bag, half a bag, quarter of a bag, eighth of a bag. Then we were down to like 2 or 3 slices of or 3 slices, and then it was one. And
So
then
I
he
just-
comes in the room and I'm eating it. He goes, "What?"
I go to Brad every time him and I would get in the bag. I go, now we got to get these. Lauren gave them to Mark. We got to get them down to Mark. And Brad's like, we'll do it later. We can have more.
Nah, that's all right. All good. It's all good. It's all good.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go watch my show. Everybody else, thank you for coming on. Appreciate you. And I never said who was coming on next week, did I? My bad.
Well, in 2 weeks, 2 Tuesdays, March 3rd, we have Jeremy DeWitt
Ooh.
from the My Wife's Going to Kill Me podcast.
Yeah.
That's must see TV.
Must see TV. That's right, baby.
I'm going to twist Jeremy's arm. I'm going to tell him that I need a song. We need a song made for the Legion's Lair. Even if it's not an intro, we just need a song that we can sing at those live events at the something. We need something.
Well, I already got the show made up for him, and yeah, we're gonna definitely dive into his musical abilities.
Nice.
On that. So
maybe I'll make up a song. I got 2 weeks. I'll sing him a song like I did Mr. Allen.
Oh, nice. Nice. Thank you so much, my friend, for coming on.
Thanks for having me, guys. It's been
We
a pleasure.
really appreciate
it.
All right.
I'll talk to you guys soon.
Look forward to it.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to talk to us soon. But stand by in the green room here. We'll chat right here after the show. So everybody, stay safe, man.